Gun restaurants this Friday through Sunday and order their famous falafel or hot buttered lobster roll, and you'll get a free three-course meal upgrade this weekend only. You gotta love the nines.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Brett Snyder leading off, and there's Cadillac of Linfield, Cadillac of Warwick. 1-0 Kansas City as Cole Wiggins gets set to pitch. This guy's got blazing fastball. Great change up. And the first pitch coming to Rep, who's in right field tonight, is twisted far into the stands. It's strike one. Later 3-0-3 with 4 homers, and he's getting 20 runs. Wiggins was signed Texas, came up briefly in 22, going away, and now down the right field line. He's going for the pennant last year. One of their assistant GMs, a former Kansas City GM, Dayton Moore, to Kansas City for Aroldis Chapman. There's a line drive off the glove of the diving first baseman in the right field. The base hit, run down by the second baseman, Massey. So Rep Snyder on an 0-2 pitch gets the Red Sox started with single to right. This kid has had the great strikeout ratios, 134 strikeouts in 109 and 2/3 innings, only 91 hits. Opponents are batting .222 against him. He's allowed 8 homers. So Jaron Durant batting second to 278 with 10 homers, 25 doubles, tied with Whitfield, and he takes a little high ball one. 10 triples to lead the league, 45 extra base hits. Ran back and left with Raphael in center. So elite defensive outfield. The pitch is a little outside. Fastball. A hard slider when he throws it too in the upper 80s. Red Sox were in the Friday night rest. Here's the pitch. And a high fly left field, twisting toward the line. Over goes the other Melendez to make the catch. He's a former catcher. One on, one out for Tyler O'Neill is DHing tonight. Our league leaders who's circling the drain, presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader in residential and commercial drain cleaning and pipelining. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
I got a laugh from the father.
Especially the first time. It's a little shocking initially, but we've done it for 2 years now, so the check value's worn off. Call strike to O'Neill. Baltimore and the Yankees starting a big season with Baltimore leading the Yankees by 2. It's in Birdland. Away with the changeup. Yankees have Cole pitching. He's been hit very, very hard, including by the Red Sox. 1 on, 1 out. Regan's delivers a fastball, taking a little bit high.
Well, I mean, as great as it's been, the Red Sox have gotten themselves into the third wild card kind of quietly in a way. I mean, they're right there in the division again. 5.5 back of the O's, and
pitch home. And Cleveland. 1 pitch coming to O'Neill to check it. A pitch down and in. He went out. His first base umpire, Adam Hamari. So the count is full.
it's close.
Umpire and Edwin will put throughs. Does. Ref holds and the base pass makes the catch. That wind is playing tricks with those pop happy. 9 with 20. Schultz was picked for home run derby.
The sore shoulder. I would.
The check swing and he went resisting. He thinks Gunnar Henderson of Selma, Alabama. Low knocked down by Salvi. Went to the 7th World Series in 15. Free agency. They're a serious contender. Ball.
Bobby Wick.
Pitch is a little outside. Left-hand batters. WEEI Red Sox.
Star is by family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside delivery. Shaw's and Star Market make them the MVP of family too. Shaw's and Star Market perfected the art of fresh.
All right, there we were. Crew open air. Realized that the park was closing in like 15 minutes. That's when the afternoon took an exciting turn. My Nissan Rogue, with its powerful VC turbo engine, well, we had more than enough time to and outrun a few.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now Nissan offers 6 vehicles starting under $30,000 in MSRP. Shop at your Nissan store or at nissanusa.com. 2024 Nissan Altima, Kicks, Leaf, Rogue, Sentra, Versa. All prices are suggested retail price. Manufacturer suggested retail price and handling charges. Tax, title, license, and options. Dealer sets actual prices.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When your car crash, we fight big insurance sure you get the money you deserve. 777-7777.
Take Boston Sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
1-0 Royals. We go to the second inning. And the first pitch to Melendez is inside ball 1, leading off in the Herb Chambers Infinity of Westboro batting order. This guy was open, grounding ball wide at first. Off the glove of Romy Gunn as it goes into right field. He's on his way to second base, and the throw is too late. It's really pouring out of nowhere. Sky still blue northwest to the south.
You can hear it, the fans. It is really coming down. It's horrible on the radar. It gets through here pretty quickly. Just can the field handle it? I think that was a play that Romy should have let go through. The second baseman, Westbrook, was right behind him to handle that.
Melendez, 17 career games against the Red Sox, hitting 6. Higher than that now. Well, the rain's almost stopped. Fans have decided to leave. Now they're back. Here's Miguel Garcia. There's a bunt. Pitcher's mound picked up by Criswell. Throws to first for the out. As the runner advances to third. They're calling it an error all the way. I thought it would be a hit in the first baseman's glove, but they give it an error to Romy Gonzalez, who's now at third base after the sacrifice bunt by Miguel Garcia that went 1-3. So runner at third with 1 out. And here is Kyle Isbell, the center fielder, Hitting only 233 with 7 homers. Rare you see a center fielder batting ninth. Left-hand batter takes it low, but they say he's an elite defender. Had a couple of game-saving catches, and they want love out there. Their outfield is not productive. Their infield has been more productive than most. The infield is in. Here's the pitch. Almost hit him in the ribs. That was weird. Now it stopped. No rain.
There was angst and then elation once the rain started and stopped.
Field hardly had a chance to get wet. 2-0 pitch is taken high. Missed with a breaking ball. So Criswell's fallen behind 3-0. Cooper Criswell will be 28 later this month. He's from Carrollton, Georgia. The pitch. Up and away, a 4-pitch walk. That puts runners at first and third with one man down. Brings up Adam Frazier, who opened the game with a single to right center. Wound up only run so far. Criswell's already thrown 29 pitches. Runners lead at first and third. Infield, almost a double play depth. Line drive just foul outside at first. Hitting off the field seats down there and the screen in front of them.
How does it feel to be doing your final series before officially being a Hall of Famer?
Although different, really, but it's getting close. Anxiety setting in. The pitch to him is pop foul. Left field side out of play to this left-hand batter.
Well, we have a guy in the booth who can tell you a thing or two about dealing with speaking in front of large audiences.
I love when he says, time to land the plane. So I got to do that at my speech.
You do.
Land the plane. Don't go overtime. The 0-2. There's a drive deep down the right field line, but fouled by the pesky pole.
You probably rehearsed it now like 75 times.
I have. I sent it in, and it's so cool that they type it over for you in big font, so I don't have to wear these cheaters. Put them in
a binder, you can flip the pages and everything. That would probably...
Hard ground ball by the second baseman into right center. A base hit. Another run scores. 2-0 Kansas City. Adam Frazier's 2 for 2. Hit that one to the right of Westbrook. And Melendez scores an unearned run. So the Royals have a quick 2-0 lead.
That's good. Best leave the technical aspects, the production to other people, Joe.
I've got a couple in my speech, a couple of technical mess-ups that I haven't experienced, including when I hung up on the Hall of Fame. You can watch the video on that. I won't give it away. Inside to Bobby Witt. That's not the guy you want to see in this situation with first and second.
Call he's been waiting for his entire life. He's sitting there with his family, TV crew. It's a number from Cooperstown. Hello? Hang up.
And he hits him with a curveball. Witt hit with the curve to load the bases. Yeah, I tried to put it on speaker. Instead of hitting the white button, hit the red button. Ending the call. It's the longest 30 seconds of my life till they call back.
But you knew they were calling to let you in.
Yeah,
right?
I saw 607.
Don't call if you're not in.
Nope, it's radio silence if you don't win. Because I went through that 3 times. Bases loaded. And trouble here. Vinny Pasquantino, it's a bullet, and it is just foul outside at first. Wow, that looked like a fair ball from our vantage point.
Very close.
Ooh. The runners go back. Isbell is at third. Frazier is at second, and Bobby Witt Jr. is at first.
How many words were said before you hung up on him?
None.
0.
No, I didn't hear him. Just knew the number was area code 607. Pasquantino swings, pops it up foul above us and out of play.
And then they said the 4 words that you have made so famous
Can
in
you
this
believe
region.
it? It was the greeting from Josh Rawitz, the president, and our old friend John Shestakowski, the vice president of communications, of course, was with the Red Sox and the Lowell Spinners for many years. About DeShesta today. Got a big weekend with the production. The pitch swinging a high drive, right field. Ref Snyder going over by the pesky, but plenty deep enough to score. The runner from third on the sac fly. I think the wind pushed that ball further out toward right field. Had it hooked a little bit, he would have had a grand slam. So past Quintino with a sac fly, and it's 3-0 Kansas City. Other runners also advanced. Isbell scoring. Frazier to third, and Bobby Witt Jr. to second. And here's Salvi Perez, who drove in the first run with a sac fly, and he takes a breaking ball low.
Suffice it to say, it is not a good strategy to play the Royals and in every inning have Perez come up with guys on base.
He knows how to deliver. The pitch is inside. You look toward downtown, it looks like it's raining there. It's gray and seems to be wet. But here, so far, so good. After that very brief shower, the pitch to Salvi is outside. They've got quite a catching duo with Salvi Perez and Fermin, both Venezuelan. Both very talented. Call strike. 3-1. Threw him a curve on 3-0. He is a big body at 250. The pitch is in there for a strike over the inside edge, 3-2.
And he one day will be in Cooperstown with you.
Different category, but
Please, no, please. I'm tired of that. It's the same thing.
3-2 pitch, and Salvi swings it. It's a soft liner over the head of the shortstop into left field. The base hit. A run is scored. Durant's throw to the plate. Chance to get him. And out by plenty is Bobby Witt Jr. He was out by 10 feet, one of the fastest runners in the game. It was very shallow left, and Durant threw a strike on the fly. However, another run scored, and it's 4-0 Kansas City after 1.5 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Well, look at you and the things you're doing to try to get an invite over to your neighbor's pool. You're mowing their lawn, you're power washing their house. How about telling your neighbors, like yourself, you may have money coming to you you don't even know about from findmassmoney.gov. I could see you sitting poolside, telling them they may have unclaimed money from a forgotten savings account, uncashed payroll check. Enter your name or your neighbor with the pool's name at findmassmoney.gov. Findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, it doesn't have a pool, but it's free.
Diabetes can put you in a slump, but your Libre or Dexcom continuous glucose monitor can keep you from striking out and missing the action. Let Eastern Diabetic help you touch them all and send you all your diabetic supplies. Their wicked smart team will make sure you never have a rain delay when it comes to receiving your diabetes supplies. And they do all the paperwork. Get your diabetic supplies today by calling 857-400-0044 or easterndiabetic.com.
Hi, it's Joe. Do you know how amazing blueberries are for you? Not only are they low in calories and high in nutrient, memory, and reduced body stress. And right now, they're on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. July is National Blueberry Month. Come celebrate by picking up 2 pints of blueberries for only $5. Yes, blueberries are now 2 pints for $5. Short on time, order free curbside pickup, or get delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
The Chick-fil-A Community Hero Award Program is back this year, and they're upping the ante by honoring somebody every week for the entire baseball season. If there's someone in your town or your city who deserves recognition, nominate them at thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
This is Pan Mass Challenge night here at Park. We go to the bottom of the second, leading 4-0. And with us is founder of the Pan, my good friend Billy Starr. Great to see you, as we do every year, Billy.
Thank you, Joe. Great to be back.
Well, the Red Sox will send up 5, 6, and 7 hitters: Juan, Gonzalez, and Westbrook. And Billy has some news to inform us about. The first pitch is taken high, ball 1. You've hit a milestone, huh?
We did. You know, this is our 1 in a billion year, 45 years later, and today we literally crossed the $1 billion barrier of raising money for Dana-Farber and the Jimmy Fund.
That is amazing. billion.
Yeah, but the work goes on. To do that, we just hit 28 million. This year's goal is 75 million.
Wow. The pitch changeup misses low.
So it's not time to rest, is it?
This has been a year-round endeavor for 45 years, but there's circadian rhythms to everything.
Swing and a miss by Connor Wog, who's at 314 with 8 homers. They won last night. Well, it's just been it's the biggest single fundraiser for the Jimmy Fund.
It has.
Farmer.
As we're fond of saying, there's a lot on us. We raise 62% of the Jimmy Fund's annual revenue, done by some 6,500 riders, 4,000 volunteers, and 350,000 people writing checks.
What year did you start it?
This started 1980.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and this was in honor of your mom to begin with, right?
Well, I never put it that. She was my motivation. We never named it that way, but everybody has their own reasons for riding. But I lost my mother, my uncle, and my cousin in pretty quick fashion in my early 20s, and it changed my life.
One out, here's Romy Gonzalez, whose error opened the gates last inning. He could have scored it a hit, but anyway, it's a swing and a miss for strike 1 from Cole Regans, their outstanding young lefty. 4-0 Royals. The pitch is swung on and missed. He waved it a changeup away. How many riders do you have registered for this year?
We got about 6,500 riders on 16 different routes and 47 towns. So it's a big event. Let's hope this weather passes through before the first weekend in August. But come rain or heat, we'll be out there.
Yes, sir. The 0-2 pitch coming after foul ball, and he takes low. How do fans register? How do they contribute if they're not riding?
Well, registration's closed, so now's your time to donate at pmc.org. Just hit that red button, donate generally or to a rider of your choice that you know. Everybody's got a cancer story, unfortunately, and a lot of reasons to give money, ride, volunteer. So we'd be grateful for sure. Help us get to our $75 million goal, which would be a record.
Father Oni was with us. He's riding from Wellesley to Bourne and then Bourne to Sturbridge.
I understood that. I heard that. He's welcome.
I'll use my regular yearly excuse. I have a game.
I've heard that for 25 years, Joe.
Breaking ball is low.
I
am
think
a
you
rider
said that without knowing whether you have a game or not.
You just got to ride to Fenway that day, Joe. Come on.
You can be virtual, Joe. I've offered that to you for a long time. I don't care if you ride around the block. Just raise some money.
Okay. There's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Witt has it, throws to first in time for the out. How about if I ride the Cape Cod Canal? I love that route.
You'll bump into all our people, so I assume you're doing it on a different weekend, right? It's okay, Joe. We love what you do. Love your career.
Oh, thank you. I think we're actually home that weekend because we're in Kansas City, August 8th and 9th.
No,
Houston's
we're
here.
that first weekend, August 1st, 3rd, 4th. Who's got the calendar?
Westbrook lines one over the head of the third baseman down the line into the corner. Jamie Westbrook on his way to second base. And the kid who calls himself Barrel Man has a double.
Joe's going to be here. He doesn't go to the state of Texas anymore, so he will be here. He can ride his bike down the Cape Cod Trail.
Joe, just please don't ride on the bike path against the grain with 4,000 bikers going to Provincetown. They won't treat you nicely, even if they recognize you wearing a helmet and sunglasses.
I don't think I could keep up with them. We ride a lot in Fort Myers with Victor Rodriguez, now San Diego Padres coach, but he's ridden 15 miles by the time he gets to me, so I can keep up with him.
Yeah.
There's Raphael after the double, another double for Diabetes. And the pitch is popped up foul, first base side out of play. That means with the American Diabetes Association, $50 brought to you in part by the Massachusetts Health Connector. If you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org and find the right plan for you and your family. 2-out runner at second after the Westbrook double. And Zidane takes a strike over the outer half back in center field tonight. You still riding yourself, Billy?
I have all 45 years, and I know these innings move quick, so I would like to take a moment to note that logo on the Green Monster and this relationship due to Larry Leo's investment in the PMC.
There's a line drive. This is going to be extra bases. Hits on the grass and rolls through to the 379-foot mark. It's cut off by Isbell. A run scores. Westbrook crosses the plate. It's a double for Rafaela, and then the Red Sox are on the board. It's 4-1 Kansas City. That was a shot.
Billy just willed that into existence because that was at the Larry Lucchino logo on the light tower.
I hope he's looking at this type, but I need to say Larry first came to Sturbridge in 1995. He saw something in me and the PMC, and this relationship with the Boston Red Sox and Red Sox Foundation was the first time ever a gold chip professional sports franchise aligned with a bike event, not a hospital, a bike event. Larry saw the potential when we started together. We were 15 million, and this year we hope to be 5 times that.
Amazing.
And Larry, the whole Red Sox organization, we owe you a tip of the hat. Even not being here right now, so much appreciated.
Larry always had an eye for talent, anyway, didn't he, Joe?
He sure
I think
did.
he did.
He found you.
Yeah.
And
no, trust me, I found him.
we
We had that trait in common.
the chairman of the Jimmy Fund, check swing and a foul tip in the batter's box. It was a labor of love for Larry. Larry, of course, was a patient.
Yes.
On 3 occasions.
You know, to just Adler. And I mean, Larry gets it. I mean, from the inside out, from the sponsorship, you look what he did. This organization did it for the Fenway Park. He wanted that for the Jimmy Fund, for New England, for cancer patients. You know, everybody needs support. And PMC, Jimmy Fund, it's a big community. It's a ton of multi-generational work that needs being done. And we're doing it.
You're doing it well for so many years. 45. Here's the pitch, and a check swing gets away from the catcher. Runner will advance to third. Pitches a ball. So over to third goes Rafaela. Called a wild pitch on Regan's. 2-2 to Hamilton. Now we see sunlight here after the very brief shower. Probably lasted 25 seconds. What's the best weather for the riders?
Best weather was last year, 73 and cloudy. The year before was 100 with a cloud in the sky. That was rough.
Swing and a miss at a slider, strike 3 to retire the side. Red Sox settle for 1. Hey, Billy, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations on reaching the $1 billion mark with a B.
Thank you, Joe.
Raise some
Look
money,
forward
would
to
you,
seeing
Joe?
guys
Come on.
again. Thank you all very much.
All right, good luck. 4-1. Kansas City after 2 in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkey.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32.
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, the most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
And the pitch.
Got him! That sweeper again. The sweeper's been devastating tonight.
When life lands, enter Mass Mutual's Grand Slam giveaway, the Red Sox Fanatics. It's your chance to win a player meet and greet, Dever signed gear, and more. For rules and entry, visit massmutual.com/Red Sox. Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. No purchase necessary. 50 U.S. and D.C. 18 plus ends 5 p.m. Eastern on 9/30. Grand prize entry period only through 11:59 p.m. Eastern on 7/31/2024. Sponsored by Mass Mutual.
The Chick-fil-A Community Hero Award Program is back this year, and they're upping the ante by honoring somebody every week for the entire baseball season. If there's someone in your town or your city who deserves recognition, nominate them at thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Great to see Billy Starr, 1 in a billion. Can you believe it? Third inning, and here's Will.
Thanks so much, Joe. Cooper Criswell trying to settle in here as fires the first pitch sinker to Massey for strike one to the outside corner. 4-1 Royals. Here's a drive into right field. Ref Snyder started in, now back to his right. And on the gallop in front of there to make the play. And there's one away. Need Criswell to find himself here tonight. He's already thrown 6 pitches, but tonight in the blowout win, Chase Anderson was worked extensively, and Red Sox will need him to give them more innings. So with one out here is Hunter Renfroe. Occasional mist falling here at the zone, a sinker, and it's 0-1. It is impossible for me to not see Hunter and think of the immaculate deflection as a sweeper is swung on and missed. It's 0-2. At Game 3 with the Tampa Bay Rays here in 2021, the divisional series, when Yandy Diaz hit the ball off the right field wall in front of the visitors' bullpen on the fly. It hit off of Renfroe's leg and bounced out of play. The 0-2 pitch is outside. It would have scored a run. It did not, because it was an automatic double. The Red Sox escaped the jam, and then Christian Vasquez won it in the 13th. 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third, backhanded by Devers. Foot on the outfield grass, low throw. Picked out by Romy, and they're 2 away. If you did that, one convinced it would never happen the exact same way again, Joe.
It's a kick save.
It was.
Beauty.
So now 2 down. Here is MJ Melendez. What a run that was for the Red Sox. They've got some similar magic this season. Melendez takes a Criswell changeup inside 4-1. I think Fenway Park in New England are feeling an excitement about the Red Sox. They've not since that summer. It's the 1-0 pitch from Cooper. Misses outside, and it's 2-0. This third inning is fueled by Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline. Line drive past the dive of Devers into left field. And that's a base hit, so it will not be a clean sheet for Cooper in this third inning.
Melendez just destroys Red Sox pitching.
I remember the series 2 summers ago when we had not heard of so many of these players, Melendez, Massey, and others, and he just went totally off on Boston at Kauffman Stadium. Maikel Garcia, right-handed hitter who's been hot, swings and fouls one off.
Now 22 of 49, approaching 450 the Red Sox with 7 home runs and 18 RBIs, and this is just the 14th game. 3 homers in 7 games here at Fenway.
2 down. On the top of the third, 4-1 Royals. Reminder of how quickly time flies and how much maturation Jarren Duran has undergone, because that series when Massey started to go crazy and Melendez, that was when Jarren Duran was into it with the fans in center field in KC as Garcia takes strike 2, a sinker on the inside corner. And that was kind of the height of the real long-term concern for Jarren, and what a credit to him and the entire organization for sticking with him, for encouraging him to get help, to be open about his mental situation. The 0-2, grounded up the middle, past the dive of Hamilton and into center field. That's a base hit. Melendez is going to try for third. The throw goes there, and it is not in time. That was a mistake by Cedon Rafaela. They did not have a chance to get Melendez, and because the throw went to third on the play, Garcia advances up to second. Cedon hesitated for just a moment and really did not have a chance to make the play. In the end, it was somewhat close, but now 2 in scoring position for Kansas City, and Andrew Bailey's coming out to pay Criswell a visit.
This was a weird thing, going to be a bullpen game, so they made the switch and called up Criswell from Worcester.
The injury report is brought to you by Eastern MedTech, who knows how tough it can be to get good night's sleep. Chris Martin joined now Justin Slayton, who goes onto the ends with the right elbow issue. Really more worn down and tired than anything is Slayton. But that's 2 huge holes in the high leverage part of the Red Sox bullpen right now. This meeting on the mound is over. You know, Joe, of all the things that Andrew Bailey has done well this year, and there are many, this Red Sox staff has been fantastic. I almost appreciate more than anything how infrequently he goes to the mound. He almost never does it.
No Jim Hickey.
No, he's not. Here's Kyle Isbell. Strike on the outside corner. This pick a real crossroads in the game.
Although Kyle Snyder sort of backed off last time we played Tampa Bay. He only made 2 or 3 visits.
An inning. Here's a pitch that misses a little bit outside. Cutter, and it's 1-1. You got Frazier on deck, but more importantly than that, Bobby Witt Jr. thereafter. So you need to attack this hitter as Criswell misses inside with a cutter, and it's 2-1. Pretty much a house tonight at Fenway Park on a muggy night. Red Sox rolling right along, but trailing tonight 4-1. Second and third with 2 down. Pitch is just outside. That was a changeup. Close pitch, but a ball, and it's 3-1. There have been too many 3-ball counts tonight from Criswell. Living dangerously. He limited the damage in the first, got bitten hard in the second. Here's a swing and a miss. Good changeup, and Isbell couldn't catch up to it. It's 3-2.
Not too often you see center fielder batting 9th, but they really like his defense.
Red Sox occasionally have that when Rafael is out in the outfield. He drove in their lone run. Here's a 3-2. Grounded toward first, but foul. Gonzalez had the line covered. Well, that was foul ball, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Cooper Criswell's now thrown 62 pitches. And guys are moving around out in the Red Sox bullpen. Would have been hard to predict when the schedule came out last year that the last series before the All-Star break, 3-2.
It was last year.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a pop-up foul. At this point in the year, they have made a 24-game improvement over their record last season. And what are they, 6 wins off their entire total from a season ago?
You can see why. They have great starting pitching. We're going to see 11-game winner Seth Lugo tomorrow, whom the Red Sox had some interest in signing. Alex Cora thinks he might be a candidate to start the All-Star game.
3-2. Swing and a foul. And Scooble's been awesome. Tanner Houck's got a case.
And how about Paul Skeens, the rookie, will start for the National League. 6-0. Here no-hitter yesterday. 7 no-hit innings. Amazing. Number 1 pick overall.
3-2 outside. He made his debut 2 months ago, and now he's going to start the All-Star game. It was very cool as the bases are now loaded. Big-time jam now again for Criswell. Skeens was on a television stream show, and Torey Lovello called into the show with Skeens on air and told him he was going to start the All-Star game.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What if they lead off Aaron Judge? Wouldn't that be a matchup?
It would. Here's a fastball for a strike to Adam Frazier. 0-1. Sounds crazy in the third inning, but it kind of feels like the game is on the line right here. Bobby Witt Jr.'s on deck. Bases loaded. 0-1. His little fisted pop up to second. Westbrook makes a 2-hand grab. Caught it on the fly. That is a huge, huge outcome for Criswell and the Red Sox. The Royals leave them loaded. We go to the bottom of the third. 4-1 Kansas City. It'll be Refsnyder, Duran, and O'Neill. The Shaws and Star Market, WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Step up to the plate this season with Herb Chambers. We offer the largest selection of cars, trucks, EVs, and SUVs in New England. With 35 brands and so many convenient locations, finding your next vehicle at Herb Chambers is a real game changer.
Looking for a home run savings rate? With Northern Bank's 5.50% annual yield on a 6-month CD, he'll hit it out of the park. Visit NBTC.com or stop into one of their 12 branches to open a 6-month CD at 5.50% APY. This offer is for a limited time and subject to change without notice. The maximum opening deposit is $250,000 per account, $500 minimum to earn APY, new money only. Northern Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, it's Lou. Do you know how amazing blueberries are for you? Not only are they low in calories and high in nutrients, but they help improve memory and reduce body stress. And right now, they're on sale at Shaw's in Star Market. July is National Blueberry Month, so come celebrate by picking up 2 pints of blueberries for only $5. Yeah, that's right. Blueberries are now 2 pints for $5. If you're short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Johnson Paint is now a Rings End brand. We'll use our expertise to turn your inspiration into reality with Benjamin Moore's large selection of brilliant and durable paints and stains. We offer expert advice for both contractors and homeowners, like complimentary in-store color and design consultations. Johnson Paint is proud to be New England's largest Benjamin Moore retailer, with 31 convenient locations as well as online shopping. No matter how big or small your project, we'll make sure you have everything you need to do it right. With Benjamin Moore and Johnson Paint, your inspiration, our expertise.
Red Sox review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Rob Refsner's pitch sliders. Reagans has allowed 3 hits and a run. Royals leading at 4-1. Refsnyder singled off the glove of the first baseman his first time. Rob, then Duran and O'Neill. For the Sox, the 0-1 is swung on him as big time changeup. That pitch is the main reason that Reagans is kind of a reverse split pitcher. Lefties hit better against him than righties. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a soft ground ball to the left side. The third baseman Garcia to his left, gloves and throws to first just in time. And then here comes Jarren Duran. Arbella Insurance Foundation dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund, just as the PMC does. Every strikeout from the Sox pitcher, Arbella donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. One down, here's Jarren. Pitch is a little outside with a slider. Jarren has just destroyed right-handed pitching this year and held his own against lefties, but Reagans is not your average southpaw. He is special. The one is on the ground to first. That's when Tino has it. Flips underhand. I don't know why he did that, but it worked out in the end. They beat Duran by half a step. The first baseman could have very easily just taken it to the bag himself. He did not. But 2 down. And then here comes O'Neill. Aaron Judge has just hit his 33rd home run. Yanks lead the Orioles 3-1 in Baltimore in the third. Tampa leads Cleveland 1-0. Pitch to O'Neill, strike on the outside corner. Rays, a remarkable win last night over the New York Yankees. What a great sort of over-the-shoulder catch by Caballero to seal it. Here's the 0-1 to O'Neill. That misses. And it's 1-1. Meantime, the Chicago Cubs swept the Baltimore Orioles. It's allowed the Red Sox to make up a lot of ground. Here's the 1-1. O'Neill takes one in the dirt, curveball, and it's 2-1. At the full range of weather tonight. Thunder clouds, storm showers, and now bright sunshine reflecting off the Citgo sign. Past the monster in left. 2-1 is up and in, but called a strike. That was not a strike to O'Neill, but it was called one, and it's 2-2. A little frustrated. Devers would be next. He's out on deck. 2-2, bases empty. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Great changeup, and the inning is over. That's 4 strikeouts for Reagans. Here the Royals lead the Sox 4-1 after 3 on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Now through July 31st during the BMW Summer Sales Event, lease a 2025 BMW iX eDrive 50 for $749 per month for 36 months with $6,529 due at signing and 0 security deposit. Government and dealer fees not included. Details at bmwcenters.com.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information. Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
If you're in the market for a great deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire for your absolute deal. Because at Town Fair Tire, guaranteed lowest price on any Toyo tire. Plus, you get free services for life. And we honor all valid Toyo tire rebates. For the absolute best deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire. Because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire. Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Bobby Witt Jr. leading it off against Cooper Criswell. We go to the top of the fourth. Criswell throws, and Witt takes outside with Bobby Witt. Up for the third time he's singled, been hit by a pitch. This dude has scored 74 runs already this year. Here's a pop-up on the foul side of home plate, first base side, and into the seats. And it's 1-1.
Bobby Witt Jr.'s in the home run derby.
He's got a chance. He is hot. 18 for his last 36 coming in. 1-1. Pitch. Swinging a shot down the left field line foul. We take 10 seconds for station ID. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
1-2 pitch is high and deep into the left center field, back for the monster, and it is gone. Into the second row of the monster seats, Bobby Witt Jr. launches a homer, his 16th of the year, and it is 5-1 Kansas City.
The Royals fan ended up with it. For Bobby, his family, and even though we're up in Texas, they say he's got a twinge of the Bay State in his speech.
Ooh, hit that one out of the yard. That's one of the first memories I have of watching Father Uni's sermon is Cooper Criswell now facing Vinny Pasquantino. The pitch here is softly on the ground to the second baseman Westbrook. He gloves. And a little flip overhand first in time to get Pasquantino. He and you were just kind of like ironing out the details of his Sunday sermon upcoming about taking nothing for the journey, which would be good advice for you on the Red Sox chartered plane.
Right.
But the first time you ever shared one of his sermons, I was obviously captivated by the messaging, the warmth of it all, the humanity really, as Salvi Perez takes a strike on the inside corner, but he got up to do the reading before the sermon, and he said, "The gospel according to Mark." Here's the 0-1, and it is a high pop-up on the first base side as Romy and Westbrook occur, and in the end, Jamie stumbles onto his backside to make a play, and they're 2 down. And it seems like just about every time I get one of those sermons, it's not Matthew, it's not Luke, it is Mark most of the time.
North Reading all the way.
Yeah. 2 down, bases empty. A Bobby Witt Jr. home run has made it 5-1 Kansas City. Here is Michael Massey left-handed hitter. Strike to him on the outside corner. For every Walmart wall ball the Red Sox hit, Walmart will donate $100 to Run to Home Base. Proud to help raise funds to provide life-saving care to veterans and their families. This pitch, this is high, 1-1.
He's from Alexandria, Virginia.
That's right. I don't ever do that, but with the father in the booth, I felt compelled. The spirit was in me. 1-1. The pitch is on the ground to second. Westbrook's been busy. He loves it with feet on the grass, throws to first in time, and the inning is over. Well, Bobby Witt Jr. gave a fan something for their journey home. What a memory that is for a Royals fan in the monster seats. Big fly, and it's 5-1 Royals after 3.5 from the Shaw's and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Foxwoods is your destination for exceptional experiences. Hit the stores at the Tanger. Savor each moment at dozens of delicious restaurants. Take it to the fast lane at Monza World Class Karting. Get in on the excitement at Topgolf Swing Suite. Catch unforgettable performances from legendary entertainers. Relax and revitalize yourself in our luxurious hotels and spas. Plus, so much more. Book today at foxwoods.com. Foxwoods Resort Casino. The wonder of it all.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfectly balanced tray of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
Once again, it looks like Herb Chambers has an exceptional lineup this season. The automotive hometown hero offers the largest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. With so many Herb Chambers dealership locations featuring 35 brands, you'll find the exact vehicle you're looking for. Choose from thousands of different new and pre-owned vehicles. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Because at Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Visit herbchambers.com to view our entire inventory today.
Lobster Lovers Weekend is back. Visit the 99 restaurants this Friday through Sunday and order their hot buttered lobster roll and get a free 3-course meal upgrade. This weekend, you gotta love the nines.
Ask your speaker to play. 97 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Raffy Devers to lead it off against Reagans in the 4th. 5-1 Kansas City. Raffy takes a fastball outside for ball 1. 4th inning. Brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today. Schedule your free pickup at 877 Cars for Kids or carsforkids.com. 1-0 to Devers. Pitch is low and outside. Raffy has decided to forego the All-Star festivities. And I thought that was a real sign of maturity from Devers. I think he's more than ever embracing his leadership role on this team. The 2-0 is swung on at best a fastball. And his shoulder's bothering him. He's been unbelievably hot. He's carried the offense for a while. And he knows this will not be his last All-Star selection. 2-1 pitch is on the ground hard into center field. That's a base hit. So Devers keeps it going. Leadoff hit here in the bottom of the 4th.
Breaks it 0 for 10.
I think it's just about time, don't you, Joe, that the All-Star game returns right here.
Well, it's been 25 years, 1999, one of the great ones ever. Ted Williams on the mound.
Here now, Connor Wong. Big homer last night. The pitch to him is up and in. A curve ball 1-0. Connor is over the jolt of becoming a dead time and all that comes with that. Timing a little bit off when he came back off that paternity list. He's swinging it again. 1-0. Devers at first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Changeup. And it's 1-1.
Aaron Judge is homered. Yankees lead Baltimore 3-1 in the 4th.
Man, Yankees reeling. Brings us great delight to announce that news. 1-1 to Wong. Just an incredible stretch for them. The pitch. Swinging a drive way deep and way foul down the left field line. That was obliterated.
Was put out a light there at the tower.
Casket flagging. It's amazing. Crushed. But foul, and it's 1-2. The Yankees got up to that incredible start, which now the Red Sox, after they were 34 and 34, have basically matched the 1-2. Soft ground ball to the left side, backhanded by Witt. He'll throw to second for 1. That is all they'll get. Wong runs too well. It wasn't hit hard enough to turn a double play. So Raffy's cut down, Wong at first. And here comes Romy Gonzalez. Sox baseball brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Celebrate the Great American Sales Event and join the Bronco family. The great offer on America's best-selling truck, the F-Series. Here's Romy. Grabbed it short his first time here. He's fooled badly by a changeup. This looked like he was wincing after that swing. Like he hurt himself on that swing and a miss. Still rocking the big, bushy mustaches, Gonzalez. Homer 10 driven in. bright white batting gloves down at the handle of the two-tone bat as Long has a nice lead at first. Not going. The pitch is a little low. And it's 1-1. We hope that Romy's okay. Not look all that comfortable after that swing and miss. 1-1. A pitch. Swinging a ground ball back to the mound, probably two. They throw to second for one, relay to first. Double play. The inning is over. Romy's still kind of grimacing as he walks off the diamond. You hope he is not in any real danger of serious injury. We go to the fifth inning. 5-1 Kansas City. Hall of Fame Joe back on the mic after this on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hi, it's Joe. Do you know how amazing blueberries are for you? Not only are they low in calories and high in nutrients, they help improve memory and reduce body stress. And right now, they're on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. July is National Blueberry Month. Come celebrate by picking up 2 pints of blueberries for only $5. Yes, blueberries are now 2 pints for $5. Short on time, order free curbside pickup, or get delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2042 CY total sales. There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do, because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
Lobster Lovers Weekend is back. Visit the 99 restaurants this Friday through Sunday and order their famous colossal or hot buttered lobster roll, and you'll get a free 3-course meal upgrade. This weekend only. You gotta love the nines.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Fifth inning, first pitch is fouled straight back and out of play by Renfroe. He's flied to left and grounded out 5-3. We've passed the 110th pitch, which is brought to you by 110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. 110 Grill, the official partner of the Red Sox Radio Network. And there's a swing and a high fly by Renfroe to shallow left field. Durant settling under it, makes the catch for the out. Hunter flies to left for the second time, also is grounded to third. One down here in the fifth inning. The Red Sox code word of the game is rain delay. Be sure to enter your code word in the member portal today.
Oh, thanks.
No, we had some showers, but no delay. Here's this Red Sox killer, Menendez. MJ Melendez has reached on an error. He could have been scored a hit. And a single to left. Against Boston, a swing and a miss. As a catcher, but they've converted him to left field. He's played pretty well. Comes from a baseball family. His dad used to be the coach at Florida International, where Mike Lowell started. Pitch. He swung on and missed at a high fastball. He has not retired the side in order yet. Retired the side brought to you by AZIC Exteriors, featuring new AZIC bevel and shake siding engineered to deliver classic beauty, but without all the maintenance. 1-2 to this left-hand batter. And he takes a pitch up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tomorrow we'll see 11-game winner Seth Lugo, candidate to start the All-Star game. That was a little bit low and inside as he missed with a changeup. Red Sox will have Cutter Crawford, who's been very good his last few starts. Sunday, Ryan Bayo against Brady Singer. The pitch coming, Melendez swings and grounds a foul. And a sweeper down and in. Red Sox Gone 23-10 since 2018 against the Royals, but Kansas City with a big 5-1 lead here. The pitch coming home. Swing and a miss. He got him up and away with a high cutter. Would have been a ball. Well, he's 1 out away from his first 1-2-3 inning. Pitch count at 86 for Criswell. And that is his first strikeout. So 2 down, and here is Garcia. Sacrificed and single to center. And the first pitch is a call. First strikeout brought to you by Northern Bank. Get your business in the zone with Northern Bank, member FDIC. Right-hand batter grounds one softly and a hop to third. Raffy charges, gloves, throws on the move, and plenty of time. And there's a 1-2-3 inning for Criswell. After 4.5, it is 5-1 Kansas City on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
I'm John Morgan. When people stop me to ask, what's my casework, here's what I tell them. All law firms are not the same at all. You see, the most important part of anyone's injury case is the firm you hire. The insurance company knows exactly which firms fight for full value and which firms will settle your case for pennies on the dollar. Our firm has recovered billions, $3 billion last year alone. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you. Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of the Boston Red Sox.
As a Boston sports fan, we know heartbreak. Hey, we even have a friggin' hill named after it. But we also know wicked awesome. When it comes to getting your CPAP supplies, New Englanders deserve a wicked awesome experience. Eastern MedTech is the GOAT of CPAP suppliers. Next time you need supplies for your CPAP anywhere in New England, depend on Eastern MedTech. Call 857-400-0044 or see easternmedtech.com.
Looking to buy a car this season? Try FlexCar instead. FlexCar's monthly car subscription includes insurance, maintenance, 24/7 roadside assistance, and more. It's 0 down payment and swap cars or return anytime. Get started today at flexcar.com.
The Run to Home Base, presented by RTX, will return to Fenway on Saturday, July 27th for its 15th year. Support the Home Base program and raise funds to provide life-saving care to veterans and their families who are impacted by the invisible wounds of war. Individuals and teams can once again cross Fenway's iconic home plate while giving back to those who have given so much, or participate virtually from anywhere. Who will you run for? Register or donate directly at runtohomebase.org.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Here we go to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom third due. Here's Jamie Westbrook. Doubled down the left field line in the second inning and scored the Red Sox lone run on a double by Raffaella. Barrelman takes a low ball 1. Westbrook, born in Holyoke and spent the first 10 years of his life in Western Mass before his family moved to Arizona. 1-0 pitch, he swung on and missed. He spent over a dozen years in the minor leagues, some 1,100 games in the minor leagues before he got his shot with the Red Sox earlier this season. Pitch home, is swung on and missed. He waved at that good changeup. This guy, Regans, has a great fastball, an outstanding change, and his slider can be extremely difficult. Westbrook steps out. I think Salvi Perez might have been nicked with a backswing there. He's favoring a leg, his right leg. Not sure it was a backswing or whether he just came up lame. No, he wasn't hit with a backswing. I'm not sure what it was. He went into a situation where he had his right leg extended. And I think he might have tweaked a hamstring. What they seem to be looking at. He did a split in effect. He's grabbed the hamstring. Devastating loss for Kansas City. He's an all-star, but he wants to stay in there. So Salvi says he's okay. See if that changes as the game moves on. He is a huge figure behind home plate for any pitcher, quite a target. 1-2 to Jamie. The pitch to Westbrook, and he swings and bounces one over the mound. Second baseman charges. Massey has it, throws from the left to second and gets it. Very smoothly done. by Massey, the second baseman, Michael Massey. One down for Raffaello, who ripped a double up the gap in left center his first time up. July is National Blueberry Month. Come celebrate by picking up 2 pints of blueberries for only $5 at Shaw's and Star Market. Yes, blueberries are now 2 pints for $5. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox network. Raffaello grounds a foul, third base side. Strike one. Red Sox have had 4 hits off this hard-throwing lefty. They've left 2 men. They trail 5-1 in the 5th. Regan steals home. Swinging a high pop-up, shallow left field. Out goes the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Makes the catch for the out. Regan grew up in Tallahassee, Florida. Committed to Florida State, but then signed with the Rangers when they made him a #1 pick. And they traded him last season for Aroldis Chapman to Kansas City, and the Royals are reaping the benefits. Chapman is now with Pittsburgh. He was very good when he joined the Royals last year, going 5-2 in 12 starts with a .264 ERA. And the first pitch is grounded by Hamilton to the shortstop. Witt has it, throws on the move, sidearm style, and gets him. Very quick inning for Regans, and after 5-1, Royals on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Hey, baseball fans, ask Sherwin Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
Hey, Joe here. The Shaw's and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is your chance to win free groceries for a year, plus other incredible Boston sports and concert prize experiences. We'd like to congratulate Sharon of Charlton, Massachusetts, as our next winner. She won a VIP Boston concert experience and a $100 Shaw's gift card. Enter for your chance to be our next winner just by shopping at Shaw's and Star Market. See official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
1877 Cars, K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
When we go to the 6th inning, Cooper Criswell has thrown 88 pitches. Cedar Rafael has got to track down a baseball on the outfield grass by the monster. He tried to get it all the way up into the monster's seats. Fan dropped it, and so now instead, Cedar throws it 35 rows into the center field seats, and I think maybe that caught somebody a little unaware. Here is Kyle Isbell, left-handed hitter. He takes strike one on the outside corner. Actually, center cut from Cooper Criswell, 0-1. Been pretty one-sided so far tonight. 5-1 Kansas City. Raffaello on the grass at third. The pitch. Out of that tonight, Criswell, that would be missing bats. I think it's his 4th swing and a miss in the entire ballgame. He's thrown 90 pitches. It is 0-2 to this 9-hole hitter who has twice walked tonight. 0-2. Here's the pitch. That's a little bit outside. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. So a lot of here. Derby and Sunday night, the first round of the draft. The 1-2 is chopped to the right side. Westbrook, the second baseman, has it to his left. He plants and throws in time to get Isbell, who's retired for the first time. The Red Sox will pick in the upcoming draft. It's been the range they kind of been in really since after the COVID year when they took Meyer 4th overall. And I had a delightful conversation with a scout who works for one of the Red Sox most intense rivals about the young crop of stars coming. As a pitch from Criswell to Frazier misses inside for ball 1. Delightful because of the review of their players. The 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner.
I talked to the same scout who said the group at Portland could be reminiscent of the Yankees' core 4.
Just amazing. The 1-1 is swung on and fouled off. Yeah, I mean, he thinks that Teal could be Posada, Meyer could be Jeter, Roman Anthony could be Williams, and this kid Christian Campbell has just been incredible down there.
Come out of nowhere, low draft pick.
Alex Spear had an awesome breakdown of the Red Sox draft process today in the Globe. The 1-2 is in the dirt. It's such an amazing thing that they all do, and it is time to hunker down now. Devin Pearson and their crew, Paul Taboni and others. They're into the bunkers now. They're working the boards, seeing who might fall to them. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch is fouled off. There's not a real consensus right now about who may go first in the draft like there is some years. The modern draft, sometimes now, signability and how much a kid demands at the top of the draft depends and determines whether or not certain teams will pick that player. The Guardians won the lottery, and they picked first. 2-2 is fouled off.
They have like a 2%.
And they are loaded as is. A lot of people think that shortstop from West Virginia, J.J. Weatherholt, might go first. Jack Caglianone from Florida. Charlie Condon, a Georgia third baseman, for a long time thought to be the best player. The 2-2 is fouled back. But he and a second baseman from Oregon State named Travis Zana, both of them apparently are really looking to make the all-time record and sign for the most money in the history of the draft, which may shy or scare away the Guardians and the Reds. Pick first and second. 2-2. Pitch. Ground ball foul. But Roman Anthony is a good example of why teams do that. Why teams try to save a little of their allotment. You have a fixed amount of money you can spend as an organization in the entire draft, and if you can save a little bit on the first pick, which is the largest number, you can spend it elsewhere. 2-2 soft fly ball into shallow left field. Devers racing back, and he'll get there to make the play. And they did that in Anthony's year, and convinced him to sign for a number way above slot. The recommended number for that pick when other teams sort of shied away from him because they knew small money. And here he is, one of the stars in the Red system.
Well, you never know about the draft. We're talking to our friend Rex Huber in the next booth.
Here is Bobby Witt Jr., who homered his last time. 5-1 Royals, a foul ball outside of third.
Rex was drafted first round by the New York Yankees in 1978. They passed up a guy who went in the second round of the Baltimore Orioles, a guy named Cal Griffin Jr. And Rex's mom almost, she negotiated the deal, but he was supposed to be a running back at Notre Dame.
Wow, 0-1 pitch is low and outside.
She told the Yankees they shouldn't draft him if it's going to play football. But then they came to the house and she negotiated the contract for him. Because he couldn't have an agent since he was college eligible.
Unlike Bobby Witt, who's got his dad. The 1-1 pitch is popped up. Back of home plate, actually down the first base line a little bit. Wong and Criswell looking up, and Connor right in front of the plate is there to make the play. Well, Cooper Criswell wobbled early, but that is now 2 straight 1-2-3 innings. Time for the offense to get going. 5-1 Kansas City. It will be the top of the order. Refsnyder, Duran, and O'Neill against the Red Hot Reagans. 5-1 Kansas City. Shaw's and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Just like our hometown legends of the diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars. We help people buy them.
Diabetes can put you in a slump, But your Libre or Dexcom continuous glucose monitor can keep you from striking out and missing the action. Let Eastern Diabetic help you touch them all and send you all your diabetic supplies. Their wicked smart team will make sure you never have a rain delay when it comes to receiving your diabetes supplies. And they do all the paperwork. Get your diabetic 400-044 or easterndiabetic.com.
Getting ready to apply for college or a new job? Thought about what your online presence says about you? Visit lifebrand.life to remove cringeworthy content from your social media accounts and increase your chances of being a top-rated applicant. Lifebrand.life. Make a good first impression today.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Let me count the ways. Your case will be handled by your lawyer, a paralegal, and a case manager who's always in the office for you when your lawyer's in court. There's also a 24-hour hotline if you ever have a question or a problem. We've collected over $20 billion and won a lot. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Rep Snyder leading it off in the bottom of the sixth inning, takes ball one from Reagans. He's only needed 68 pitches. Fans trying to get into it a little bit here at Fenway. Rob takes the ball down and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Not had a lot to cheer about the Sox tonight. Actually, in some ways, a really impressive end to his outing from Cooper Criswell, who managed to get through 6 innings through 103 pitches. 2-0, swinging a foul back to the screen.
3 of the runs were unearned.
Cam Boozer's up and warming. I think he shaved his mustache. Just back from AAA. 2 balls and 1 strike to Mr. Ref Snyder, who has singled and grounded to third here. Inside, Walker, great play here with Duran on deck, and then O'Neill and Devers. Tigers lead the Dodgers 3-2. That game is at Comerica in Detroit in the 7th inning. 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss, changeup. Skubal started that game. He may start the All-Star game for the American League. He has just been absolutely dominant. Garrett Crochet's on the mound for the White Sox, hosting the Pirates. 3-2 is high, ball 4. So Ref Snyder trying to spark a little rally here. Another great plate appearance for him. A leadoff walk. Bring up Jaron Duran. So I think the week that you're about to have in Cooperstown will be the most similar thing you have had like since your wedding, where there are just so many people. It's like the story of your life, and you have a hard time seeing everybody and talking to everybody. Here's a pitch to Jaron Duran that misses outside. Like, it'll be hard to talk to, Uncle Frank while you're having a chat with Johnny Bench.
I thought of that. Johnny told me to keep a diary. He called me and said, keep a diary because this goes by so fast.
1-0 is a strike on the outside corner.
It was great advice. And Johnny Bench has taken upon himself to welcome people.
Yeah.
But not only me, but he does it with the writers. He does it with players who are elected. And that's the role he has, and he relishes it. And couldn't come from a greater catcher.
1-1 is fouled off on the third base side. Yeah, Tim Kirkchin told me that when he went in 2 years ago, he got a call like you did from Johnny, and he about broke down tears thinking, Johnny Bench is calling me to tell me that I'm one of them now. And then he had an even more special memory right after his induction. The 1-2 is a little bit outside, where Johnny took him to the balcony at the Otesaga Hotel, sat him in a chair, and said, just sit here for 10 minutes. Look out at the lake and take in the fact that you're a Hall of Famer. And he did that, and he was just so deeply moved by it. 2-2 to Jaron Duran.
He's so thoughtful.
Here's the pitch. Jaron swings and misses at a slider, and he on. So Duran is 0 for 3-1, and they'll bring up Tyler O'Neill. You're going to have to, I think, too, just kind of bobble some emotions to get through it for those couple of days.
Well, I got a call from Pat Hughes, last year's winner, the Chicago Cubs broadcaster, great guy and longtime friend. And he told me that when you look at the way the lights are in the Glimmerglass Opera House, you can't really see the audience when you're giving your speech.
Which is probably good,
that'll
right?
keep the emotions check, I think.
Because I think your bride may have a wet eye or two. Here's Tyler O'Neill, if I know a thing or two about Jan. 1 on, 1 out, pitch to O'Neill. Freezes him a little bit. He was sitting fastball, got a curveball, and it's 0-1. This copyrighted broadcast, presented by authority of the Red Sox, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. You are more than welcome to retransmit Joe's Hall of Fame speech. The 0-1 is a little bit outside. It's a ball, and it's 1-1.
I learned today it will be on the Hall of Fame Facebook page.
Really?
Right. Facebook, baseball.org.
It's really people in your generation that still have Facebook, Joe. So we're going to need to find a more modern way for people to see it. The pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't know how to find it.
That's really cool. I think their website, the MLB app, will probably have it. I can remember other speeches streaming live. The 1-2 is fouled off. I'll be there, and I will be, we'll record it, and we will be reporting back to the guys in LA.
Very grateful, and you will pass up the Dodgers series to join me.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Yeah, at the beginning of the year, we got the schedule, and your calendar came out and said, oh, man, it's the Dodgers. Worst possible thing, the 1-2 misses. And then after about 5 minutes of being in spring training, I said to myself, what are you talking about? Like, you got to be there. It's one of those things.
I'm looking forward to have you and Jen.
Spare you from the boys. Shallow center field, out on it goes the second baseman Massey, and in comes the center fielder Isbell, and they're 2 down.
Well, you're welcome to bring Bailey and Charlie. Charlie's my godson.
He is. Father Rooney can attest to the fact that there are a few better men to serve in that role. We did not baptize him at St. Cecilia. This was before we had this real bond, Father Rooney.
During COVID.
If we have another one, maybe. Which the odds of that are pretty long. Here's Rafi Devers, who swings and fouls it straight back for strike 1. Joe's pushing hard for a daughter. For me.
That's what I did. 2-1. The little girl.
I don't know how the 2 tyrants that live under my roof might handle that. 0-1 to Devers. That's a pitch that misses outside, and it's 1-1. 5-1 Kansas City in the bottom of the 6th. You were here the other night for the A's game. Bailey and Charlie loving it, trying to do everything they could to get on the video board. The 1-1 is fouled off on the third base side, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
They've made it a few times.
They have. And it was really cool. After the game, they have both. They love Rafi, but they've fallen in love with Cedar Rafaela. And we went down the elevator after the game, and right there in the lobby, he's still in uniform with Cedar. He was so gracious with the boys. The 1-2 to Devers is in the dirt. It's 2-2. I think, Joe, that, I told you, I believe Rafi's leaning into his leadership role. I think Cedar is going into that too. And there's a little bit of that island, heartfelt lovability. He's becoming kind of a mini Xander Bogaerts, I think.
That's a great one to emulate.
2-2 to Rafi. Pitch is fouled off on the third base side.
And those Islanders are just so bright and so great communicative skills. Of course, they speak 4 languages. They all do.
You and I hardly speak one.
Right.
2-2 to Devers. A big jolt, a big fly would be right here. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Rafi fooled badly on a curveball. He can't believe it. Upset with himself, and the inning is over. He's got his hands on his knees looking at the dirt in the left-handed batter's box. Inning is over. We go to the 7th inning. 5-1 Royals. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Subaru Summer is finally here. Escape and explore in a brand new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek. Go off the beaten path with symmetrical all-wheel drive, a rugged style, and advanced Subaru safety features, all in the right size SUV. Get 3.9% financing on select 2024 Crosstrek models, or lease for just $299 per month. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Stop and Shop and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkey, turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32.
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, the most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car really needs a wash.
The $20 McGuire's bundle includes Gold Class Car Wash for a showroom shop.
Get in zone,
And what about my tires?
Just spray the included Hot Shine tire coating and you're all set.
Get in zone.
The inside is not.
The quick interior detail bundle.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Ken Boozer's on for the Red Sox as we go to the top of the seventh inning. 5-1 Royals. Too much Cole Reagans. Bobby Witt has a big home run, and Cooper Criswell really just did not have it tonight. He did fight and claw and get through 6 innings, but Sox trailing by 4. Great to see our buddy John Schreiber before the game today. He has cooled off a little bit with the Royals. One of our favorites for his time here, and a remarkable life and career story. Found a good home in KC. Michael Waka, the same story. Get to chat with him today. Here's Vinny Pasquantino as Boozer back on the mound. He throws a fastball that misses a little bit low. Cutter, and it's 1-0. But just to briefly wrap up what we were talking about, the conversation with the opposing scout about what's going on down at Portland. 1-0 is a little bit outside from Cam Boozer. It's 2-0. He just could not say enough things about all of those players. And his feeling was that Meyer and Teal and Anthony and now Campbell are just going to be stars for a decade. The 2-0 has popped up into shallow center field. Rafaela will watch Hamilton backpedal into the outfield grass and make the play. There's one down. This time of year, there's just rampant speculation about who will buy, who will sell, what kind of prospect would be on the. He said he felt like it would be malpractice to move any of those players, that they're that good. Cornerstone, generational type players. Here is Salvi Perez. Boozer throws, and a fastball misses inside for ball 1.
And we talk about the core 4 of the Yankees. It was referring to, of course, Jeter, Bernie Williams, Jorge Posada, and Mariano Rivera.
Not bad. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul, especially since Mariano was kind enough to give up the big hit to Billy Miller in 04. And isn't it amazing?
Didn't give up many.
Really, since that time. Slog for the Yanks. 1 out, bases empty in the 7th. Pitch to Perez is up and away. A fastball, and it's 2-1. I think Salvi Perez is a lot like Jose Ramirez in a lot of ways, in that he is a true great of his generation. He's thrilled to be where he is in city. 2-1. Pitch, swing and a miss. He had opportunities to think about, free agency and other places, but he wanted to stay right where he is. He has just been an absolute anchor, a World Series champion, and he will be in the Hall of Fame. Just like Ramirez. 2-2 pitch is fouled back to the screen.
And he wanted to stay in Kansas City. Said he'd never play anywhere else.
No, he just likes spending time with Bob Kendrick too much. Bob coming to Cooperstown?
Yes, he is. Yes, the president of the Negro League Museum will be there, as he usually is. Dynamic guy.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's swinging a drive foul. I feel like, we got Father Uni from St. Cecilia here with us, who's such a magnetic speaker and preacher in his own right. Must see sermons every Sunday. Bob is a lot like that.
Yes.
He has the feel of a preacher when he's going through that museum. It's amazing. 2-2. He is a little bit high, and it's 3-2. He's invested so much of his life and spirit into that museum and to the cause of telling the stories, which now, thankfully, are becoming more mainstream. With their addition into the all-time record books, pitch to Perez, who's popped up down the right field line, foul. Romy backpedaling toward the line. In comes Ref Snyder and Rob. He's there to make the play. I was sort of into the Bermuda Triangle, but Ref Snyder made the play, and they're 2 down. So a good start for Boozer.
Kendrick does a wonderful job of continuing the legacy of the great Buck O'Neil.
Who posthumously went into the Hall of Fame. We'll be sure when we're in Cooperstown in a week's time to stop in and say hello to his plaque. The pitch to Massey is a strike on the outside corner. Joe, is there one player, man, I know you grew up as a Mickey Mantle fan, but like David Ortiz went to Cooperstown before his actual ceremony and was toured around by Shesta and others. The 0-1 is swung on a miss. And he got very emotional when he got to Kirby Puckett's plaque because of all that meant for him. Is there a player that kind of has that place in your heart?
Well, Pedro and Poppy.
0-2.
Pedro.
Ground ball on the right side. Westbrook has it. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Cam Boozer. Now, they'll both be there, and you'll host a round table with both of them.
It should be fun. Won't be heavy lifting. Just one question.
You will not talk much. 7th inning stretch at Fenway. 5-1. Kansas City leads in the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Network.
Hey, it's Lou. Do you know how amazing blueberries are for you? Not only are they low in calories and high in nutrients, but they help improve memory and reduce body stress. And right now, they're on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. July is National Blueberry Month, so come celebrate by picking up 2 pints of blueberries for only $5. Yeah, that's right. Blueberries are now 2 pints for $5. If you're short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Matthews Auto has purchased Bernardi Nissan and are bringing our award-winning dealership group to Boston. You never have to haggle to get a good price. Our vehicle prices are clearly posted on every vehicle and online. With the best rewards program in the business, Matthews Rewards Plus, you bank 25% of everything you spend on service and can use it to save up to $5,000 off a future vehicle purchase. This month, a 2024 Nissan Rogue SV all-wheel drive. Lease it for only $249 per month for 36 months with $5,900 due at signing. Lease one price, $31,995. Visit the new Matthews Nissan of Wellesley at 962 Worcester Street, formerly Bernardi Nissan on Route 9, or MatthewsNissanofWellesley.com. VIN number RW420876, 36 months, 10,000 miles per year. $5,900 due at signing. First payment, tax and fees extra. Rebates to dealer. To qualified buyers, must finance through NMAC. N7124.
Lobster Lovers Weekend is back. Visit the 99 restaurants this Friday through Sunday and order this colossal or hot buttered lobster roll and you'll get a free 3-course meal upgrade. This weekend only. You gotta love the nines.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Connor Wong to lead it off for the Red Sox. In the bottom of the 7th, Cole Reagans has thrown 90 pitches. He's been his normal dominant self. Sox need some offense. Just 4 hits and 1 run. Pitch to Wong is a little bit inside. A curveball. And it's 1-0. I don't know whether the Section 10 boys brought the Wong home run gong down to Texas where they are for the All-Star game. The 1-0 pitch is a strike at the bottom of the zone. Jared and Steve and Jake and Tyler with some friends on the production side, Jeremy and Mike, they're all tuned in down in Texas, hoping for a Sox rally. 1-1 pitch is a little bit outside. It'd be hard to get a gong on an airplane, I think. So it's probably back up at Jared's palatial estate. But it'd be a good time to ring that gong right now. 2-1 pitch is a strike. Change up at the bottom of the zone. It's 2-2. I really think one of the remarkable things the Red Sox have done in this hot stretch, where they've been the best team in baseball basically for a month and a half. The 2-2 is skied into right center field. Coming in on it is Renfroe. He's there to make the play. And there's one away, is that it has been different people to lift them. For a couple weeks, it was the speed guys, and Duran and Hamilton and Rafaela. Then Devers took over. Yoshida's gotten hot. Connor Wong carried them for a while.
But it all starts with the pitching, and it's been excellent. Anytime the Red Sox have a team ERA of under 4, they've had successful years.
Again, we get closer and closer to the trade deadline. More real speculation the Red Sox will add. They'll buy. Almost everybody thinks they need starting pitch 2 and a right-handed bat. Romy grounds it to the right side of the infield baseman. Massey has it. He throws to first. Very quickly, Romy is gone. 2 down, 7th inning, brought to you by Sherwin-Williams, the exclusive Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program to help you grow and manage your paint business. And we do want to remind you to stay tuned with Joe Weil for the Nissan post-game show. Here comes Jamie Westbrook. So much of the speculation this time of year around the trade deadline is pointless because few of the blockbuster deals that are predicted ever really come to fruition. Here's the barrel man with 2 down. He takes outside ball 1. But there has been a pretty consistent projection that is terrifying to me. That is the idea that the Toronto Blue Jays might trade Vlad Guerrero to the Houston Astros. The 1-0 is fouled off on the third base side. That would not be pleasant.
They have to give up a boatload of prospects.
Both he and Bo Bichette are free agents after next year.
What about Justin Turner? Will he be on the move?
A lot of speculation. He might come back here. 1-1 to Westbrook. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul. Feet of the catcher Perez, and it's 1-2. By the way, that 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. 617 and then 7-7 to let Glassman score for you. 5-1 Kansas City. JT really struggled out of the gate. Got hot for the Blue Jays. Certainly fits a Red Sox need. 1-2. Fouled back. And I think the one thing that would maybe deter the Red Sox is the very reason they let him go, and that is they already on the roster have Yoshida, who does not play a lot of defense. Obviously, he's a left-handed hitter, but Craig Breslow does seem to really value defense and kind of roster flexibility, being able to mix guys around. But that would be a widely celebrated move in the Red Sox clubhouse if Turner were to return.
100 pitches now for Regans.
Lefty is up in the bullpen. Westbrook is ready. The 1-2. That's outside. Good take. That's one thing about these Kansas City Royals. They get 4 lefties in the bullpen, that you just don't see that often, and that is a good matchup against this Red Sox team. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got it. Man, is Reagan's impressive. Inning is over, and so are the Red 5-1 Kansas City. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
What is insurance? Insurance transfers certain risks between parties.
Without insurance, the economy would really stop.
In simple terms, insurance is like community.
It's protecting every last asset that somebody has built over a lifetime.
You're in it together, you feel supported.
From the beginning to the end.
What insurance is taking care of people. It's definitely a way of life.
Cross Insurance. Our way of life since 1954.
Hey, it's Lou. Shaw's and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is back. This is your chance to win free groceries for a year, plus other incredible prize experiences. To enter, check your receipt for entry codes when you spend $50 or more. The official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. My grandfather taught me to always care for people and fight for what's right. At Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers, that's exactly what we do. We use to make sure you get the money you deserve. We care, fight to win, and we don't get paid unless you do. Hurt? you gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
We go to the 8th inning here, and Greg Weiser takes over. Cam Boozer, coming back from Worcester today, pitched the 1-2-3 7th inning.
It's important that you stop sucking up to the priest in the booth by telling him all the Bible verses you're going to quote in your speech. Look at me. What a saint I am.
Oh, you got to live it. There's a high pop-up by Renfroe in shallow center field. Shortstop back on the grass, and Hamilton makes the catch. A one-pitch out for Weiser. Renfroe is now 0 for 4, and here is Melendez, who reached on an error. There could have been scored a hit. That led to 3 unearned runs in the second. Single to left and struck out. This is the 40th appearance for Greg Weiser already. 2-1 his record. He's out of Fordham in the Bronx. And the left-hand batter takes a sweeper for a strike.
You know, it would have been really cool. I mean, I know there are a lot of people you will be thinking of who weren't there, parents, grandparents, that kind of thing. But what if Bart Giamatti could have been there to see you go in?
That would have been a dream. Long-time family friend. There's a drive, hit the right center field, back by the bullpen. Rafaela jumps, it's gone. Melendez has hurt the Red Sox again. 8 home runs for MJ Melendez in just 14 games against the Red Sox. His 4th at Fenway, and it is 6-1 Kansas City. They say he's a streaky hitter, but he always seems to be hot when he faces Boston. Wow. Klaus.
Is it fair to say he's designed to break your heart at Fenway Park?
Just like Bart. So that's the Royals' second home run of the night. Robbie Wood Jr. had the other. Here's Garcia. Sacrifice single and grounded out 4-3. 0-1 the count. Bart would have been a great commissioner. It's unfortunate that he only had 6 months before he passed away. The pitch is swung on foul to the right side, out of play. He loved the Red Sox. I remember interviewing him. And he always said that Bobby Dorr was his favorite player because Ted Williams was larger than life.
Really?
Bobby was a little more
accessible.
Yeah. And then he got to do a game with Johnny Pesky and me in spring training, and he loved it. Foul to the right, out of play. Pesky was the president of Yale at the time in the National League. He's a fan of mine.
You had fun with Needle, huh?
Needle knows, yeah. We miss Johnny. What a great guy. Tremendous ambassador for the game, not only the Red Sox. Breaking ball low and away.
You wore his number 6 on your lapel when you went into the Red Sox Hall of Fame. Do you have your outfit picked out for Cooperstown?
I'm trying to decide which one, but the 1 or 2, because we are on the stage the next day when the players are introduced, then we go sit with the families. It's their day to speak.
So what you're trying to decide is whether or not your own ceremony is more important, or when millions of people will see you on television with the real Hall of Famers. Yeah.
2-2 the count.
I'm sure Father Rooney has something to say about vanity, Joe.
It's one of his cardinal sins. There's a strike over the inside edge with the fastball, so down goes Garcia. And that's the second out here. It's 6-1 after the home run by MJ Melendez. Red Sox killer. And here's Isbell, who's walked twice and grounded out 4-3.
Just let Jan choose. That's probably the best.
Yeah, it's up to her. Dark show one day the next.
Perfect.
Pitch home is low, ball 1. It'd be great to see Jim Leyland. Yeah. He's, I think, a candidate to be emotional.
Yeah.
Great guy. Pitch is in there for a strike.
It's cool that Beltre's going in.
Adrian Beltre had a great year in 2010. 1 year, but he was sensational. Hit 320, 28 homers, knocked in over 100. 1-1 is outside.
Jimmy Leland came from Lakeland to Fort Myers this year, spring training, and he and Peter Gammon sat in the Red Sox dugout and talked for like 4 hours before the game.
Learned so much baseball from Jimmy. His brother is a priest. Perry, I believe, up and away. And Joe Mauer, he is the epitome of Minnesota nice. What a wonderful. And he's the second youngest Hall of Famer ever, at 40. I think Sandy Koufax was the youngest. There's a high fly ball in the center field for Isbell. This should end the top of the eighth. Raffaella puts it away. After 7.5, it's now 6-1. Kansas City on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Your new friends are waiting at Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Coaches who listen, provide support and guidance, but the most important part, coaches who care. Find your results and experience the Awaken 180 difference. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Hey, baseball fans, Will Fleming here. Are you tired of your home siding striking out? Enter AZEK Exteriors, the #1 brand with pros for premium exterior trim and the ultimate pinch hitter against rot and ongoing maintenance. Introducing AZEK's new bevel and shake siding, engineered to withstand the toughest weather conditions. With AZEK, you can achieve the classic beauty of traditional cedar siding, but without all the ongoing maintenance. Stay ahead of the game with siding from AZEK Exteriors. Visit azekexteriors.com to order samples and learn more today.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Hi, Discover. It's Jennifer Coolidge, and your cashback match has inspired me.
Great. We love doubling the cashback you earn at the end of your first year.
I'm doubling everything now. I'm double dating. I'm double dipping.
Discover cashback match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Night is over for Cole Riggins, who was outstanding. This young lefty, 7 innings, 4 hits, just 1 run, a walk, 7 strikeouts. He threw 101 pitches. His win, Chris Stratton takes over, a right-hander. First pitch is swung on and missed by Raffaella. Stratton, the 6'2", 205-pounder. Born in Tupelo, Mississippi. Home of Elvis. He still lives there. All righty fires, and a ground ball weakly to third base. This should be a base hit, barehanded by Garcia, but he has to put it in his pocket. A swinging run, and Raffaella is now 2 for 3. Doubled in the only Red Sox run in the second. Popped up to short, and now has an infield hit. Reading Chris Stratton.
Their bullpen has been a problem. I mean, their starting pitcher's been awesome, but you wonder when and how Alex Cora is going to try to find a lane for Abreu and Yoshida. I think Refsnyder is a very likely candidate to see somebody like Abreu.
Now David Hamilton, the speedster, and he takes low. David struck out and grounded out to the shortstop. Stratton is a 4.86 ERA, a high one. 2 and 3, pitching in his 37th game. Abreu's on deck already. 1-0 is taken low. Brought this crowd to life after Sweet Caroline. The infield hit by Ceddanne Raffaella. Wild of Curacao. Time call momentarily here. First baseman.
You want to be really selective here. He's been able to do damage in spots like this. By the way, Freddie Fermin is in catching. I wonder whether something's wrong with Salvi.
Well, he seemed to tweak a hamstring, reaching for a low pitch when he did a split. Pitch home is outside. Fermin might be the best backup catcher in the game. Anything. 3-0 the count. So Stratton flirting with trouble here.
This would have to be a perfect pitch for Hamilton to swing.
Such need base runners desperately. They trail by 5. Here it is. Strike call, borderline pitch away. Vic Carapazza, the home plate umpire, has not had many beefs tonight. Pretty good job. Pasquantino's holding the runner on. Throw to first, and he dives back safely. Rappiella won't be going anywhere, trailing by 5. Didn't get an attendance figure yet here, but it's got to be over 34,000, I would think. Stratton ready, the pitch home. Swinging a foul, straight back. He chased the 3-1 pitch, and now the count is full. Top low with Abreu out there to pinch hit. Payoff pitch coming. Here it is. Hamilton takes ball 4. Threw a breaking ball, just down and in. 2 men on, nobody out. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car that thrills. Nissan's got an exciting line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your Nissan store or NissanUSA.com. We have a mom meeting here with the pitching coach. Matt Cortaro, their manager, has done an outstanding job with this group. Even last year when they lost over 100. And this year they've been one of the bigger surprises in the game with the Tampa Bay Rays.
Such a great guy. He's kind of been a manager in waiting for a long time.
Really a very calming force and well respected. The media really thinks highly of him. But Praro from the Albany, New York area.
Now you got Will Smith, who's awesome against lefties, kind of a question mark against righties. He's up in the bullpen, but he just started throwing. You get Duran on deck, then O'Neill and Devers.
So Rev Snyder was 1 for 2, a single and a walk, and here is Abreu pinch hitting. Had a big night against Oakland 2 nights ago with a single, double, and homer. Outside ball 1. Wilyer Abreu, 8 homers. He's knocked in 28, and he's hitting 266. Wicket leader in the categories. The pitch home, and the left-hand batter takes a strike. That was a fastball at 92, up and away. So the Red Sox have 2 men aboard in an inning for just the first time this game. Gabriel at second, Hamilton at first, and a call strike as he worked down and in. 1 and 2, Duran to follow. 6 runs, 9 hits for the 1 run, just 5 hits for the Red. The game's only error that led to 3 unearned runs in the second inning. Great speed aboard with Rappiella and Hamilton. Pitch home, and Wilyer checks on a pitch in the dirt in time. Nice block by Fermin. Well, you wonder if Salvi Perez is going to be able to play the rest of this series, and if he can play in the All-Star game. Could certainly appear to be a tweak of the hamstring. Two pitch coming to Wilyer Abreu. Stratton delivers. Swing and a miss, each high fastball. So 1 out in the was fly up, grounded out 3-1 and swinging. Today's flex of the game so far. And there are plenty of things to choose. We'll call Bobby Witt's home run the big one here. Say goodbye to traditional car buying or leasing and say hello to freedom and flexibility. FlexCar is a month-to-month car lease with 0 down payment, ability to cancel or swap cars at any time. Find out more at flexcar.com. 1 out, 2 on, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Hard breaking ball down and in. Aaron 0 for 3 tonight. Pitch coming home, and he takes a strike. Fastball over the inner half. Stratton, after getting in trouble, pounding the strike zone. The closer is James MacArthur, the young pitcher. Goes hard. Has lead at first and second. And the 0-2 coming to Duran, and he checks the swing and a pitch up and away in time. 1-2. Red Sox will be going to Kansas City the first week of August. Pitch home, swing and a miss, hit a breaking ball down, and then he chased the curve. A nice visit with John Schreiber before the game, who was with the Red Sox last year. Johnny Leverage, as we called him. He had a great start, a little snag, but he's pitching better of late. Loves it in Kansas City. 2 down for O'Neill. He takes a strike that went back over the outer half.
An excellent taste in naming sons. His firstborn, Charlie.
Yes.
More than a year old now.
Year and a
Doing
half
well.
old, he told me, yep. Pitch home is in there for a strike. Rex Other texted me early in the season. He said, he asked him his nickname and said, I named him Johnny Leverage because he pitched in high leverage situations. And Rex says, can I call him that? Why not? I don't have a patent on it.
He loves it.
He does love it. Rob Bradford tried to call him 8 Mile because of Detroit where he lives. It's one of the cross streets. Swing and a miss. He got him down and away. Stratton, after getting in trouble, comes back with 3 strikeouts consecutively. After 8, 6-1, Royals on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
It's the bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon. Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Hurry in during the BMW Summer Sales event and get a credit up to $2,500 off now through July 31st. For details, visit your Massachusetts BMW Center today or visit bmwcenters.com.
July is National Blueberry Month. Come celebrate by picking up 2 pints of blueberries for only $5 at Shaw's and Star Market. Yes, blueberries are now 2 pints for $5. Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Your new friends are waiting at Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Coaches who listen, provide support and guidance, but the most important part, coaches who care. Find your results and experience the Awaken 180 difference. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Red Sox review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Reyes stays in the game to play in right field as Greg Weissert delivers the first pitch of the 9th as a call strike to the leadoff hitter, Frazier. Singled in the first and scored. Singled in the second, scored, and also drove in a run. Popped out and then popped the third. That bounces off home plate. Royals bullpen is active. Nick Anderson, who used to be with Tampa Bay, threw very hard before injuries. Weiser gave up the home run to Melendez in the 8th. There's a high pop-up. Playable perhaps with the catcher. Long run for Wong. He's there at the catch. The third baseman playing over where the shortstop was, so it was a catcher's ball. He took charge.
I know it's not unique to the Red Sox, but the All-Star break could not be coming at a better time. You lose Slayton to the IL, Martin's down. I think Weissert needs a break. A lot of these arms that they've leaned so much on in the bullpen, I think they will enjoy a a little rest.
Yeah, this is his 40th game. Anderson, a tall right-hander, getting loose. Here is Bobby Witt Jr. He pops a foul off the end of the bat, goes into the stands or strike. Kind of like he broke the bat. Not have happened that he used wood from Cape Cod Lumber by CCL for your next project.
By the way, we were talking about Meyer and Teal and Anthony. That is the Kubota Friday Farm Report.
Will they be promoted soon?
I would think so. Don't you think the All-Star break's a pretty logical time to make that happen?
I don't think so. If they go together or stagger the promotions. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly, right center field. Back goes Rafaela on the warning track, and he makes the catch out by the Red Sox bullpen.
By the way, Kubota Orange Days are here. Check out the great lineup of zeroed sub-compact track. I think it's interesting, Joe, because on the one hand, like if one of them is clearly ready, like Teal has been on a tear, that would make some sense. You don't want to stunt anybody's movement, but I think there's a really cool dynamic going on around them being together.
And Teal's a college guy, so he's a little older. Vinny Pasquantino takes a strike at the knees.
That's all these stories. Teal is like the DJ in the clubhouse. Meyer's bilingual. He's a magnet for all the players. And I mean, Anthony is like about the most confident guy you'll ever hear talk.
Pitch home is swung on it high and shallow into right field. Abreu on. Second baseman out. Abreu calls, and he makes the catch. Quick ninth inning. Red Sox need a big-time rally after 8.5, 6-1 Royals in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving owners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
All right, kids, let's hit the road. The summer road trip is as American as, well, baseball and apple pie. And there's no better way to appreciate the beauty of America than from the road. Celebrate America this summer with Herb Chambers.
There are a lot of so-called fast food deals out there. But do any of them have the Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, crispy fries, everyone's favorite nugs, and a drink for just $5 like Wendy's Biggie Bag? Nope. And that's why no other deals can be called the Wendy's Biggie Bag. That and a little thing called plagiarism. When the deal is as fresh as the meal, gotta be Wendy's.
Gotta be fresh. Includes choice of JBC or crispy chicken sandwich with 4-piece nugs, junior fry, and small soft drink. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Nick Anderson is their third pitcher for Regan's game to win. He was dominant, 7 innings, a run, 4 hits, a walk, and 7 Ks. Stratton pitched a scoreless 8th inning, allowed an infield hit, a walk, but fanned 3. And now Anderson was very good with the Rays at one time before injury. His 36th appearance, 3-1 with a 4.28 ERA and 1 save. Not a safe situation, of course, with a 5-run lead. And here is Raffy. There's 2 strikeouts and a single up the middle. He fouls the first pitch back, strike 1. Red Sox have had just 5 hits. 2 extra base hits. They came consecutively, doubles by Westbrook and Rafaela in the 2nd inning. Anderson's also pitched for Miami. He delivers, and a good breaking ball is swung on and missed. For over 100 years, Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center has been here to keep the Fenway faithful safe and happy. Cheers to our city and to our fans, the heart and soul of Fenway Park. Visit bdmc.org. And Raffy takes a breaking pitch low.
By the way, I know the Rangers wouldn't change anything about last year. I mean, they went to the World Series. They won it for the first time. Do you think they'd like to have Ray?
Ground ball bounce to the Sexman as he rolled over on that one. Massey flips the first for the out. One down in the ninth. With the loss, the Red Sox will be back to 3 under 500 at home. They've been a great road team. That would mean they couldn't get to 500 at home before the break. Connor Wong was 0 for 3, a strikeout, fielder's choice grounder, and a fly to the right fielder. Ball one misses. Anderson last pitched 8 days ago on the 4th of July, so he needs to work. 1-0 deal, and a wave and a miss. And a curveball on the outer half. Tomorrow, Seth Lugo, the Red Sox are in the bidding for, goes. He's 11-3. Fouled out of play. Cutter Crawford has been very good of late. That 7-inning stint against the Yankees Sunday night. He threw only 68 pitches and got a win. Yanks still leading Baltimore 3-1 in the 8th in Birdland. They win that game. They'd be just 1 behind the Orioles. And the delivery is low and away. Dominic Smith's come out on deck. He hit for Romy Garcia. Anderson fires, and a breaking ball is lined to third on one hop. Garcia has it, throws to first for the out. They're very good on that left side. Garcia was a shortstop. He moved over to third. So he and Bobby Witt really give them quite a 1-2 punch on the left side. 2 down. And here comes Dom Smith. Thomas, I guess, loved luncheon here Wednesday. Really credits the RBI program in Compton, where he's from, for reviving baseball in the inner city.
One of the great success stories of that program.
It really is.
He's such a likable guy.
He told me that he was hoping to play for Team Italy in the WBC.
Really?
Most, if you hear Dominic, but he has some French in him, not Italian. Couldn't find it. Well, what a very delightful guy. And the pitch is over the outer half, a called strike.
Well, we know who would be the broadcaster for that team. Phil Rizzuto.
Right. I'm sure he spoke better Italian than I do. The pitch. Swinging a hard shot on one hop, backhanded by Pasquantino. He does it himself. Ball game over. And the Kansas City Royals beat the Red Sox. They're now tied for third, and a virtual tie anyway, in the wild card, for the third wild card spot. 6-1, the Royals win it. More in a moment on the Shaw's in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
I want that. The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. Now's the best great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event. So make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
No one knows the importance of a great assist more than Lowe's and Leo Messi. That's why we've teamed up to give my Lowe's Rewards members 10 times the points when Messi makes an accountable Copa 24. Activate this offer, so shop the day after an assist to earn those extra points. Free today. Visit Lowe's.com/Messi for more details.
As school messes were
Stocked up on Clorox is messing up my kitchen counters like last time.
Ooh, smart. Got any food coloring?
And off to the store we go.
Scuff on Clorox disinfecting that clean and wet paper towels on kitchen grease and soap. Use as directed.
The Chick Community Hero Award Program is back this year, and they're upping the ante by honoring somebody every week for the entire baseball season. If there's someone in your town or your city who deserves recognition, nominate them at thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes.
This is the Nissan Postgame Show at Nissan Mars that thrill. Experience shop NissanUSA.com.
Well, the Royals win the open game of this series 6-1. You're listening to the Nissan Postgame Show. Joe Weil will be with you in just a moment. But Joe and I are here to kick things off in the booth. And look, this Red Sox team has been hot, Joe. For whatever reason, they've not opened series very well, particularly here at home. They've not played great at home on Friday, one reason or another. But the reason tonight was pretty clear. Stuffing is just one of those nights. You know, on paper it looked like a tough matchup.
Reagan's is dominant. I mean, he's got a great fastball, tremendous changeup, and the slider's a strikeout pitch too. And they really couldn't do much with him as he went 7 strong innings. Really had him off balance, and sometimes he overpowered hitters as well. And it was one of those games supposed to be a bullpen game, and then when Slayton went on the IL, they called up Criswell to start. And he gave them at least 6 innings. He wasn't bad, but those early runs and 3 unearned runs in the second inning were critical.
And now the Red Sox kind of do have their work cut out to get to the break. As you got Lugo tomorrow, has been one of the great pitchers in the American League, and then Singer on Sunday for the Red Sox. Cutter tomorrow, Bayo on Sunday. And look, even if they lose the next 2 games, it still will have been a very successful first half. So it's not, you don't want to make too much of it, but it just feels like maybe, Joe, just heading into the break, it'd be nice to find a way to get one of at least these next 2.
Yeah, and finish ahead of the Royals going in. And certainly it can happen. The Red Sox are 13-1 on Sunday.
So tomorrow you win the series.
Yeah, that's it. It's almost automatic. So we'll see what progresses. But tonight, just too much call. Riggins, a lot of Bobby Witt as well. And Melendez continues to haunt the Red Sox. 8 homers in 14 games against them. Amazing.
Well, they're like Father. They excel on Sundays, right? Right, Joe?
Right, exactly.
Great in the booth tonight. Really a pleasure. We'll head to C's at some point here soon. All right. And Red Sox try for better luck tomorrow. 6-1, the final score. It took 2 hours and 16 minutes in front of 34,894. Reagan's the winner. Criswell the loser. Joe Weil has got the Nissan postgame show right after this. Doug Lane was in the booth with us here at Fenway Park, and Stan Bruno back at the flagship WEEI. For a Hall of Famer, Father John Ooney, Will Fleming saying so long from Fenway Park. Talk to you tomorrow right here on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Right, so there we were, cruising through the new open-air zoo, when I realized that the park was closing in like 15 minutes. That's when the afternoon took an exciting turn. Luckily, we were in my Nissan Rogue. With its powerful DC turbo engine, well, we had more than enough time to see all the animals. Whoa! And outrun a few!
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now Nissan offers 6 vehicles starting under $30,000 MSRP. Shop at your local Nissan store or at nissanusa.com. 2024 Nissan Altima, Kicks, Leaf, Rogue, Sentra, and Versa. All prices are manufacturer suggested retail price. Manufacturer suggested retail title, license options. Dealer sets actual prices.
Here in New England, people are loving what QC Kinetics is doing. The all-new starter plan at QC Kinetics is making it easier than ever for people with joint pain to get this incredible treatment. It's a very affordable way to experience the cellular therapies that QC Kinetics is known for. Their They're the nation's leader when it comes to regenerative medicine. So if you have joint pain in knees, hips, back, or shoulder, you need to learn more about this. Regenerative medicine uses the body's own growth factors to attack joint pain the natural way. It's a better way to deal with arthritis pain, no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. It's a restorative approach with lasting results. If you've reached the point where they're recommending a hip or knee replacement, don't do it until you call QC Kinetics. The starter plan is here, and the journey to relief may be a lot easier and less expensive than you ever imagined. Learn more about the starter plan from QC Kinetics when you call for a free consultation. 617-644-PAIN. That's 617-644-PAIN. QC Kinetics, 617-644-PAIN.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, the Red Sox continue a troubling trend both on Fridays and in series openers at Fenway Park. They are now 4-12 on Fridays and 3-13 in series openers at Fenway Park. They lose 6-1 tonight against the Kansas City Royals. Now, the Royals and the Red Sox tied for that third wild card spot. With you, you're listening to the Nissan Show. You deserve a card that thrills you, and Nissan's got an exciting line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. And the Royals jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning on a sacrifice fly off the bat of the All-Star Salvador Perez, who later left this game. And then the Royals scored 3 in the second inning, and after that, they were in full control. Cole Reagan's on the mound, 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. On the other side for the Red Sox, Cooper Criswell in his first start with the Red Sox since June 15th. Of course, he was back down with Worcester, pitched really well in Worcester with 5 starts with the Woo Sox before coming back up with the Red Sox. He ends up giving up 5 runs in 6 innings. It was only 2 earned runs because all 3 runs in the second deemed unearned, but still didn't miss a ton of bats. And in the end, he only strikes out 1 in this game. He is a loser as he falls 3-4 now on the season. The Arbella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. And tonight, Red Sox pitchers only had 2 strikeouts. And that means another $100 to the Jimmy Fund to help strike out cancer. Arbella here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. The other strikeout came from Greg Weissert. He ends up giving up a home run to MJ Melendez in the 8th inning. And Melendez now in 14 career games against the Red Sox has hit 8 home runs. Meanwhile, the Red Sox lone run came in the bottom of the second inning, thanks to 2 doubles. And for every double the Red Sox hit, we'll donate $50 to the American Association, brought to you in part by Massachusetts Health Connector. If you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org and find the right plan for you and your family. Jamie Westbrook, he doubled with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning, and then Sadon drove him in run of the night. They fall 6-1 against the Kansas City Royals. These 2 teams now tied for that third wild card spot. Of course, there's 2 more games coming up in this homestand here that's going to be closed out against the Royals, playing again tomorrow, again on Sunday. We'll see how the Red Sox respond in tomorrow's contest. We'll preview that, get some scores around Major League Baseball coming up. You're listening to the Nissan postgame show. You deserve a car that thrills you, and Nissan's got an exciting line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. The final, Kansas City 6, Boston 1. Back right after this along the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI, Red Sox.
Well, look at you and the things you're doing to try to get an invite over to your neighbor's pool. You're mowing their lawn, you're power washing their house.
How about telling your neighbors, like yourself, you may have money coming to you you don't even know about from findmassmoney.gov?
I could see you sitting poolside,
Telling them they may have unclaimed money from a forgotten savings account, uncashed payroll check. Enter your name
or your neighbor with the pool's name
at findmassmoney.gov. Findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy.
It doesn't have a pool,
but it's free.
Hey, Katie. Hi. Let's embark on a performance calibration initiative and quantitative metrics for this past fiscal year.
If Heineken Silver was corporate jargon, it would have all the info you need. None of the annoying.
What I was trying to say is, you crushed it last year, Katie. Lady, you are getting a big, fat bonus.
Heineken Silver, world-class light beer. Only 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories. All the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/open. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. When people have a craving to explore new and traditional Asian cuisines, they head to P.F. Chang's, where scratch-made dishes come from the 2,000-year-old tradition of wok cooking. P.F. Chang's wanted to explore new possibilities for their website. They turned to AmericanEagle.com. AmericanEagle.com re-architected P.F. Chang's website, integrating multiple third-party systems to create a unified digital experience. The results? Improved page speed and performance, personalized content based on users' location, intuitive online ordering, an increase in organic search visibility, and a 40% increase in new users. For scratch-made Asian cuisine, visit your local P.F. Chang's or go to pfchangs.com for website design, development, digital marketing, and hosting that produce efficiency, revenue, and results. Visit AmericanEagle.com. P.F. Chang's and AmericanEagle.com. Another example of the best businesses in the world, turning to the best in the business for websites. Go to AmericanEagle.com or call 877-WEB-NOW1. That's 877-WEB-NOW1.
Ew, gotta get rid of this old Backstreet Boys t-shirt.
Tell me why.
Because the odor won't come out.
Tell me why.
No, you tell me why I can't get rid of this odor.
Have you tried Downy Rinse and Refresh? It doesn't just cover up odors, it helps remove them.
Wow, it worked, guys.
Yeah.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes more odor in one wash than the leading value detergent in 3 washes. Find your laundry products.
There we were, cruising through the new open-air zoo, when I realized that the park was closing in like 15 minutes. Luckily, we were in my Nissan Rogue. With its power VC turbo engine, well, we had time to see all the animals. Whoa! And outrun a few!
Drive the Nissan Rogue.
As school messes return, rest easy. Clorox has got your back to school.
Oh, no.
I'm back. That messy science experiment. And I brought baking soda, cornstarch.
And you're due tomorrow, right? Well, at least I stocked up on Clorox disinfecting wipes. Because you're not messing up my kitchen counters like last time.
Ooh, smart.
And off to the store we go.
Stock up on Clorox disinfecting wipes that clean 3 times better than wet paper towels and kitchen grease and soaps come. Use as directed.
Hey, it's Tyler O'Neill. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
1-2 pitch is high and deep into the left center field, back toward the monster, and it is gone. Into the second row of the monster seats, Bobby Witt Jr. launches a homer, his 16th of the year, and it is 5-1 Kansas City.
The Royals fan ended up with it. Got to feel good for Bobby, whose family, of course, is from here. And even though we were up in Texas, they say he's got a twinge of the Bay State in his speech.
Ooh. Hit that one out of the yard.
Now he certainly hit that one out of the yard. Bobby Witt Jr. going deep in the 4th inning for the City Royals. And the All-Stars really showed it. Ended up playing tonight. Salvador Perez, Bobby Witt Jr., and Cole Reagans. And Bobby Witt Jr., as good as advertised. He had a really nice day at the plate. Got on base 3 times, 2 hits. He goes 2 for 4 with that home run 9 feet off of Cooper as well. And the Royals take the opener in pretty convincing fashion. They take it 6-1 over the Boston Red Sox. You're listening to the Nissan postgame show. You deserve a car that thrills you, and Nissan's got an exciting line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. We could give the Player of the Game award to Bobby Witt Jr., but instead let's give it to Cole Reagan. So he is tonight's Mike's Amazing Player of the Game, brought to you by Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. He pitched great tonight for Kansas City. This is a guy that they got from Texas in the trade in which the Royals sent Aroldis Chapman to the Rangers, and it did work out for Texas because they won the World Series last year. But this kid, Reagan, he is as good as advertised, just like Bobby Witt Jr. He goes 7 innings tonight, 4 hits allowed, 1 run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, and really cruised after the 2nd inning on. And the Red Sox now this season are 12-15 against left-handed starters this year. So once again, that 5 spot in the rotation comes back to hurt the Red Sox is Cooper Criswell, just not great on the in that starting role. And then on top of that, they're again struggling with a left-handed starter on the mound. So everybody talks about what this team needs the trade deadline, right-handed bat, and then on top of that, a starting pitcher. Shows itself out teams. Red Sox are right for the third wild card spot in the American League. Time now to give you the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Make this a Subaru summer with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru dealer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. As we take a look at the American League East first, the Yankees are taking on the Baltimore Orioles. The Yankees have a 3-1 lead that's in the top of the ninth inning at Camden Yards. Aaron Judge, he hit his 33rd home run of the season. Yes, 33 home runs before the All-Star game. And Garrett Cole actually did pitch pretty well for the Yankees in this one. 6 innings pitched, just 1 run allowed. The Orioles, they haven't been playing great baseball as of late. We know the deal with the Yankees. They've also not been playing very well as of late. But the Orioles are now in danger of losing 4 in a row. And now if they do lose tonight, the Red Sox will still be 5.5 games back of them. In the American League East race, they'll just be 4.5 back of the Yankees. The Yankees end up coming out victorious in that one. We do have a final in the division outside of ours. Tampa Bay, a 2-0 winner over the Cleveland Guardians. This was at Tropicana Field as Taj Bradley, he struck out 8 in 7 shutout innings. Other finals around Major League Baseball, the Reds, a 7-4 winner over the Marlins. The A's actually beat the Philadelphia by a score of 6-2. In looking at games in progress right now, the Dodgers they just went final against the Tigers. They pull it out by a score of 4-3 at Comerica Park. So the Dodgers are now 56-39 now on the season. But games in progress, the Mets, a 7-6 advantage over the Rockies. That's in the bottom of the 8th inning. Jose Iglesias, of course, the former Red Sox, he hit a home run in this one and rounded the bases. His song OMG, that playing moment out at Field. Again, the Mets 7-6 advantage over Colorado, bottom of the 8th inning. The Pirates have a 4-1 lead over the White Sox in Chicago. That's through 7 innings. And in case you didn't hear the news today, Paul Skeens announced as the National League starting the starting pitcher for the National League in the All-Star game. So pretty cool for the rookie who has been unreal this year. The Astros have a chance to pick up a game on the Red Sox. They have a 3-2 lead over the Rangers. That's in the bottom of the 6th inning. Houston came into today 2.5 games back of the Red Sox for that third wild card spot. So if the Astros end up winning, they end up picking up a game on the Red Sox because, of course, they lost 6-1 tonight. Nats have a 4-2 lead over the Brewers. That's in the bottom of the 5th inning out in Milwaukee. Cubs 2-0 advantage over the Cardinals in St. Louis. That's in the top of the 6th. The Cubs have actually, very sneakily, they've won 4 in a row as they continue to creep closer to 500. Right now, 4 games under it. And then the Mariners, who have won 3 in a row, they have a 2-0 lead over the Angels. That's about to go into the bottom of the 1st inning in Anaheim. The Braves, no score against the Padres. That's about to go into the 1st out in San Diego. Xander Bogaerts back in the starting lineup for the Padres. He makes his return on the field for the first time since May 20th. And then the Blue Jays and D-backs, they just got going. No score, top of the 1st inning out in Arizona. We know the story with the Blue Jays is at this point, 14 games back in the American League East. They have had a tough season, 43-50, likely a seller at the trade deadline, barring a massive run leading up to the trade deadline. They'll have to stack up some W's. Final game on the slate, Twins against the Giants. That is a 10-4 go. In Minnesota, they have the 2nd wild card spot as they have a 53-40 record now. So 2 games up on the Red Sox. Fans, don't forget to tune in to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show tomorrow at 3:10. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. This is the tough thing about going up against the Kansas City Royals. They have great starting pitching. They came into 3rd in the sport in starter ERA. An all-star, got it done tonight. And now the Red Sox tomorrow will have to go up against Seth Lugo, who's another all-star. 11-3, 2.21 ERA. And then the Red Sox will have Cutter Crawford on the mound. He's 5-7 with a 3.24 earned run average. So Red Sox trying to bounce back now after losing tonight by a score of 6-1. They'll have to now see what they can do against an all-star starter in Seth Lugo. 4:10 start time to that game. And again, the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show starts at 3:10. You've been listening to the Nissan postgame show. You deserve a car that thrills you, and Nissan's got an exciting line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience a thrill for yourself. Shop your Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. Want to thank Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming for a great call tonight. Also, Stiz back at the flagship WEI, and of course, engineer extraordinaire, the one and only Doug Lane. Thank you, Doug Lane, for all he does for our broadcast tonight, and of course, what he's done this season. I'm Joe Wild, giving you the final time. Royals 6, Red Sox 1. These two teams now tied for the third wild card spot with 2 more games coming up. If you're listening on the network, it is time to spot. If you're listening locally on WEI 93.7 and the free Odyssey app, don't go anywhere. We have a full hour of Red Sox review coming up next.
You have been listening to the Nissan postgame show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. You have been listening to Red Sox baseball on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh. Holy cow! 110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, here for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEC Exteriors. Visit www.azecexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James, Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't ours. We help people buy Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up,
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Plus program helps you manage, grow your paint business. Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
We can drive the left field power a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon. The network Boston relies on.
long gone into the monster seats.
This has been a presentation of Odyssey Sports. For even more coverage of your team, download the free Odyssey app and listen to your favorite stations, shows, and podcasts.
Thanks for listening to this Red Sox broadcast. For more Sox coverage and analysis across all of baseball, check out the Baseball Isn't Boring podcast with me, Rob Bradford. Follow Baseball Isn't Boring on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Red Sox Review, and it starts right now. Here's your host, Joe Wild.
The pitch. Swinging a hard shot on one hop, backhanded by Pat Squintino. He does it himself. Ball game over. And the Kansas City Royals beat the Red Sox. They're now tied for third, and a virtual tie anyway, in the wild card, for the third wild card spot. 6-1, the Royals win it.
In this crucial series right before the All-Star game, the Royals take game 1 in very convincing fashion. 6-1 the final here at Fenway Park. And as Joe Castiglione just said, these two teams in a virtual tie now for that third wild card spot. Joe Wild with you, still at Fenway Park. Thanks for you. And we got you for a full hour here, 11 p.m. Talking about tonight's game and really what a dud it was for the Red Sox and how it was in some ways set up to be that way. Because you were hoping for a good outing from Cooper Criswell, and you were hoping the Red Sox would find a way to get to the All-Star Reagans. But the matchup coming in, we know how this Red Sox team is struggling against left-handed starters. They're 12-15 now in games in which there's a left-handed starting pitcher on the mound. And then you couple that with Cooper Criswell, who has been at times the 5-starter for this team, making his first start in roughly a month here at the big league level, and he didn't have any swing and miss stuff. And the Royals, they were putting the ball in play a lot in the first inning. They played one, and then thanks to an error by Romy Gonzalez in the second inning, that opens the floodgates for 3 runs in the second. Royals were in full command after that. So on third, when you looked at the matchup, this was a game you'd say, okay, the Royals are probably going to win it, and they did. Now the question becomes, can this team respond Saturday and Sunday and ultimately win this series, which they've done more times than not over their last 12 series. 7-1-4 over their last 12 series. So one game doesn't mean that, in the grand scheme of all of this season, the way this team has played might not mean all that much, but to make that happen, they now have to respond. 4-12 now at Fridays at Fenway Park, and 3-13 in series openers at Fenway. I'm not sure whether 4 times they've won, but in all seriousness, this could all mean nothing depending how the rest of the series goes. We have seen this team time and time again, and even in series at home, lose the opener, then bounce back. Remember how we all felt when they lost against the Phillies and where the team was at that point? We didn't really have much hope. Then they rebounded, won the second game, won the third game. Then they lose the opener against the Yankees back in that June series. Then they win the second game and third game. That Alex Verdugo home run didn't mean a whole lot by the end of it. Once you got to the second and third game and you won those next 2. It's not a trend you necessarily want to keep up. You want to be able to set the tone by winning the first game of a series like they did against Oakland. But this one on paper looked like the one the Royals had the opportunity to get. Tomorrow also looks good because Seth Lugo's good. But he's a right-handed starter. We know how this team hits against right-handed starters. They'll be able to stack the lineup with more left-handed hitters. And Cutter Crawford has been more reliable than Criswell. That's just the reality. So we'll see how this team responds tomorrow. And then we'll see how they do Sunday. Sunday, they're nearly unbeatable. But a big matchup coming up tomorrow now with Cutter Crawford on the mound opposite an all-star in Seth Lugo. Coming up in the program, we're going to hear from the participants in this game. We're also going to hear from Red Sox manager, and we'll get 617-779-7937, the number to call in. Again, 617-779-7937. We are going to get to all your calls. We promise you. We got a whole hour to hear from you. And we want to hear from you. You can also text us at 37937 as well. So again, 617-779-7937. When we come back, because we have to take a break here, when we come back, we will hear from Alex Cora. And again, we're going to get to your calls. This is your time to shine. Red Sox lose 6-1 against the Royals. These two teams now tied for that third wild card spot. A lot of intrigue now in this series. Back right after this. Alex Cora, your calls coming up next here on Red Sox Review.
WEEI.
I want you to call WEEI Radio and scream.
New England Sports Original.
With the McDonald's app, you can get your favorite thing delivered to your door, so you can eat your favorite thing while you watch your favorite thing at home. Order McDelivery in the McDonald's app. Blah, 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 blah.
At participating McDonald's, delivery prices may be higher than at restaurants. Delivery and other fees may apply.
At Golf, we're Red Sox fans just like you. We love Fenway, we love Fenway Franks, we love Wally, we even have a Green Monster replica. And at Golf, we also love when the Red Sox win, especially on the road. So when the Red Sox win on the road this regular season, you win at the pump. Save 10 cents off per gallon with Golf Pay when the Red Sox win on the road. See Red Sox and Golf Pay baseball promotion terms and conditions. MasterCard accepted. It's a proud partner of the Boston Red Sox.
Look at your cup holder. It's empty. And you're feeling thirsty. Head to a nearby convenience store and grab a delicious, refreshing Pepsi for the road.
So, should we go electric?
I think we should go electrified with Toyota.
Electrified?
Electrified means options. Yes, we could go all electric with a Toyota BZ4X, but then there are hybrids like Grand Highlander, or we could do something in between like a RAV4 plug-in hybrid.
So, Toyota is electrified diversified?
Yup, and with more options for reducing carbon emissions, the closer we all get to Toyota's Beyond Zero vision for the future.
Exactly how much coffee have you had this morning?
Learn more about our Beyond Zero vision for the Toyota.com/Beyond Zero.
Payne QC Kinetics 617644.
Do indoor pets need flea and tick protection too? You bet your whiskers they do. Because fleas and ticks can find your pet in lots of different ways. Like other pets, furniture, literally everywhere. But don't worry. With Chewy Auto Ship, pets' flea and tick meds get delivered on repeat. So your indoor pet never misses a dose of protection. After all, fleas and ticks never take a cat nap. So your pet's protection shouldn't either. Shop Chewy.com today.
At Cox Mobile, we know you're smart. You brush your teeth in the shower to save time, make coffee ice cubes for your cold brew, and wear goggles to cut onions. You also added Cox Mobile. So smart. Now you're running on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability and saving on your Cox internet. It's ingenious, just like you.
Thanks.
Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Cox postpaid internet required. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. through 2023. Other restrictions apply. Learn more at cox.com/mobile.
No matter where you are in the world or in the booking process, Verbo knows questions can pop up. That's why Verbo offers 24/7 live support that quickly connects you with a real person. So you can spend your time on more important things, like enjoying your vacation. Verbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax. You booked a Verbo.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Meet the brand new oven from Uni, the Coda 2 Max. This massive gas-powered pizza oven sports 2 independently controlled cooking zones and a Bluetooth-enabled digital temperature hub. Learn more at uni.com. That's OONI.com.
Today's forecast, high chance of rainfall that lasts all day and a pileup of excessive daytime sleepiness causing a massive slowdown.
That's how every day feels with idiopathic hypersomnia. Waking up groggy, walking through brain fog. But there is an option specifically for this condition. It's all at testyourtiredness.com.
Looks like things are clearing up already.
Learn more about your condition at testyourtiredness.com.
Got dings, dents, scratches, or faded paint? Mako's got you covered. Refresh your ride with your refund during our tax season event because your car deserves to shine. Head to Mako.com to schedule your estimate today. Better get Mako.
Aloha, everyone. John here, and on my new pod, we roam the corridors of the people who shape our culture in politics, entertainment, tech, sports, media, and beyond, along with the journalists and authors who chronicle their exploits. The folks who shift and sway our culture are a rare breed indeed, and even rarer are the conversations on In Politic with John Heilman. So follow and listen to In Politic with John Heilman, an Odyssey podcast in partnership with Puck, available now on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston, an Odyssey sports station. This is Red Sox Review on WEEI.
1-2 pitch is high and deep into the left center field, back toward the monster, and it is gone. Into the second row of the monster seats, Bobby Witt Jr. launches a homer, his 16th of the year, and it is 5-1 Kansas City.
The Royals fan ended up with it. Got to feel good for Bobby, whose family, of course, is from here. And even though we're up in Texas, they say he's got a twinge of the Big State in his speech.
Ooh. Hit that one out of the yard.
He certainly did. He certainly hit that one out of the yard. Bobby Witt Jr., 429 feet on that solo shot to left center field against Cooper Criswell, and that is the highlight from tonight's Nissan Red Sox postgame show. You deserve a card that thrills you, and Nissan's got an exciting line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. Joe Wild won tonight against Kansas City Royals, so two teams now in a virtual tie for that third wild card spot. We want to hear from you. 617-779-7937. Now that there's 2 games left before the All-Star break, and of course we continue to inch closer to the trade deadline as well. We want to hear your thoughts, and we are going to get to your calls and your thoughts coming up in a little bit here, because we want to get to Alex Cora first. The calls next. We want to hear from the Red Sox manager and hear what he had to say after the 6-1 loss to Kansas City.
Not much. It was a good fastball, good cutter. The changeup was good. Was in control. We didn't put pressure on him. So we saw him last year, and I was very impressed. And this year, he's taken another step using his whole repertoire, and he's a tough at bat.
There's too many guys up there.
Yeah, I mean, with him, they're gonna put the ball in play. We know that. Frazier, loop single, Witt hits a bullet, base hit, the ground ball, that went through the infield. Salvi hits a sac fly. Salvi hits a pitch like it's a foot away. That's going to happen, right? We didn't make a play at first base, but I think overall, I know the line looks bad, but he gave us enough, with him. We got to be on point on defense. Like I said, they're going to put the ball in play. He did a good job later in the game using his sinker cutter, kind of like keeping them honest. So it was 6. That was good.
I know you mentioned he's one of the best in the big leagues. Their stars. So you think it was more about him versus just being a lefty?
I think, if you look at lefties, Ref is doing the same thing. Wonger is doing the same thing. Obviously, the production of Rafi and Jaron is lower, right? We just got to find a way to do it, Obviously, I think the last good one against a lefty was in Cincinnati. We faced a few of them, and they've done a good job. We just got to keep working. Today, we switched the lineup. Ref got on base twice, leading off. So just got to be patient and keep working. Not really. It's part of the season. He'll get hot and start hitting the ball in the air and do his thing.
You guys won a lot of the games when you used the bullpen or spot starters. How kind of difficult has that been over the course of the year to juggle that?
I think the guys that have pitched in that spot, they've done a good job, to be honest with you. I think Coop, has given us a chance to win games. Wink was good a few starts ago. So, we got capable guys, and obviously injuries has affected the spot, but I think overall we've done a pretty good job.
As your starters add more innings, get close to, kind of career high, is that going to become more complicated? Do you need somebody who do more?
We need the 5 guys that are in the rotation to give us what they've been giving us, and we have a good. We have the All-Star reset. We'll shuffle the to take care of certain guys, but as far as where they at physically and obviously mentally, they're in a good spot.
Kind of just guys haven't won very many games on Fridays. It seems like you always run Sundays. anything to that, or is that just kind of?
We got a lot of guys going to Chop Sunday. Yeah, but no. Couple. The new, he's really good. So we love him.
Start having it on Friday.
We should. We're good. Thank you.
All right, I love that little bit of humor there at the end. It's the power of the Lord. Listen, on Sundays, this team really is unbeatable. And outside of one loss, they have been phenomenal on Sundays. Friday nights, not too much. This team really has struggled on Fridays this year. And it's been a theme. See how they can respond now coming up here against the Royals. First on Saturday and then on Sunday, but 4-12 on Friday. So it's been something that's been an issue for them, right, this year. And I do think there's a part of it that's just random baseball. Like there's a randomness to it, and the fact that they are so good on Sundays as well. But when you're in a spot where you're still trying to gain some ground on other teams and you haven't secured a wild card spot or a playoff spot or feel comfortable in a playoff spot in any means, you want to find a way to fix it, and you just can't keep relying on, hey, we're going to lose the first game and work our way back in a series. So again, the Red Sox fall 6-1 against the Kansas City Royals. Joe Weil with you here on Red Sox Review. 617-779-737. Again, 617-779-7937. And we will kick it off on the phones. We start with AJ and who wants to chime in after this Sox call. AJ, thanks for joining us.
Oh, sorry about that.
All
Just got my phone.
All good, AJ. How you doing?
Good. So I'm not going to have too much on the loss because it just kind of reaffirmed for me the deficiency. So it's not something I'm going to. But my thoughts, and I called and I think Coop was saying something to me, and I brought up the issue that we have a left-handed heavy lineup. You look at like 4 of our top 10 prospects, highly touted. Outside of our top 3, also I think Romero. So 4 of our top 10 prospects are left-handed bats. You add into that Duran, Devers, Abreu, and you're looking at like 6 or 7. That is, I just think that the front office has to really look at that and maybe fix that imbalance. I'm thinking that at the deadline, it's pretty much bleep or get off the pot in terms of getting rid of some of these prospects because there's log jams. They're not going to be up anytime soon. I'm looking anywhere from number 6 down to 15. I'm thinking York, Romero, Madrid.
Chase Mydrod.
Yeah. And maybe Hickey, like anything that could get us immediate help. We shouldn't be trotting out for a guy to hit a guy that's in an all-star appearance. I know that wrestling is pretty good, but it really just gets on my behind. We missed out on Teoscar Hernandez. I was just thinking maybe what you think about. Do you think they have the capability to look at this logjam in the minor system and maybe part with a couple of these prospects that's not in the top 4 and what we could get in a return if we maybe do package 6, 12, and 20. Something like that.
Yeah, and AJ, that's what they're going to have to do to get somebody that's really going to aim. Is Pat is going to likely happen, and we appreciate your call. Line 617-779-7937. It is an interesting part of when you look to the future of this team. And again, the Red Sox lose 6-1 tonight against the Royals, 4-12 now on Fridays this year, and 3-13 in series home openers at Fenway. So at Fenway Park, obviously home openers. But you know, to get back to his point, it is interesting that with the big 3, quote unquote, with Marcelo Meyer, Roman Anthony, and Kyle Teal, they're all left-handed bats. And then you have a guy in Christian Campbell who's really coming on in Portland. If you're not paying attention to this guy, you need to. He's a right-handed hitter. Miguel Blyce, right-handed hitter. Nick York, a right-handed hitter. I mean, and Nick York is kind of fallen down that prospect list, so to speak. Now, the interesting thing is, you look at the future of this team, right? And you think of guys that are going to stick for years. You look at Cedon Raphael, of course, that's a right-handed bat. And Connor Wong, too. Those are a couple of guys moving forward you have as pieces that can be a part of a winning team. So those are right-handed hitters. But Tyler O'Neill, this is the last year of his contract, and that was sort of part of the deal when you got him, and that's why you got him for what you got him. Nick Robertson and Victor Santos. This is the last year of his contract, so you don't know what's going to happen moving forward with him. You do know moving forward, you have Devers, a left-handed hitter, Jaron Duran, a left-handed hitter. I think David Hamilton's really turned himself into a piece now moving forward. And then as AJ just talked about, you have Marcelo Meyer, Roman Anthony, and Kyle Teal. It does continue to drive home the point that they need to externally, or you re-sign Tyler O'Neill in the offseason and then add still even more externally from a right-handed bat things out. And again, tonight's just one of those situations where you see it again. Left-handed starter on the mound. Now, the interesting thing I thought actually coming into this one is that left-handed batters actually have done better against Reagans than right-handed batters. The caveat to that is that right-handed batters have had way more plate appearances than left-handed batters, but the splits are better for the left-handed batters. But all that being said, again, you knew coming into this one it's going to be tough because team just doesn't hit left-handed pitchers, left-handed starters as well as they do right-handed starters because they can set up the lineup a lot better with getting all those left-handed bats in. So it continues to be a question mark for this team. How are they going to address that? Because again, as I've said, in our network post game, the two biggest things we keep talking about on these shows showed itself, right? That fifth starter spot, although Alex Cora gave a little vote of confidence there for Cooper Criswell and Josh Winkowski, who've been, locking down that. And then on the other side, with the right-handed bat part of it, again, you would have liked to have another one in the lineup. Now, as you continue to think about that part of it, it is a little tricky to figure out, okay, where do we necessarily want to get a right-handed bat? Do we want to get like a Justin Turner type and bring him back so he can play a little first base? Do you try to get a second baseman? Okay, well then who is that you're going to get? I don't name people thrown out. Bo Bichette, kind of a down year. Paul DeYoung is a player you necessarily go after. It's like where does that right-handed bat ultimately get placed? Maybe it's taking up that DH spot, but then what do you do with Masataka Yoshida, who's on this roster? So again, it's an interesting debate, discussion, and that's what this forum is for you guys to chime in. And I think from a starting pitching side, I think of a couple names. I keep bringing them up. Chris Bassett, it really intrigued me, but that right-handed bat part is very fascinating. Again, 617-779-7937. I know we got Paul and Wally hanging tight on the lines. Guys, we are going to get to you on the other side of this upcoming break, so hang tight. But first, we go to Nico Manganello with what's trending here on WEI.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays 6 to 10.
Now, here's what's trending on WEEI.
And trending now here on WEEI. The Red Sox fell to the Royals 6-1 at Fenway tonight. The Sox and Royals are now tied for the third wild card spot in the American League. The teams will be back at it tomorrow at 4:10. You can hear the game here on WEEI with our coverage starting at 3:10 with the Mass Mutual pregame show hosted by Joe Weil. The ESPYs were last night and Jaylen Brown took home the ESPY for Best Championship Performance. The groups for the 2024 NBA Cup were released earlier tonight, and the Celtics will be in Group C with the Cavs, Bulls, Hawks, and Wizards. The Brooklyn signed defenseman Alec Regula to a one-year, two-way contract earlier today. And the Revs will be back in action tomorrow night as they will take on Orlando City at Gillette Stadium at 7:30. I'm Nico Manganello, and that's what's trending here on WEEI and WEEI.com. Don't go anywhere. More Red Sox review up next.
Gresh and Fourier.
Forget about name recognition. If they can be the right-handed bat and do that job well, if they can get another arm, and I don't care if I know the guy or not, I could care less. Listen, he has to do something. If he sits on his hands, they're going to run him out of town. We already had a guy that was a super nerd, super geek, but he wasn't a player. You're supposed to be the guy that doesn't have a blind spot because you were a player. You played, right?
Did you miss something? Listen to the podcast on the Odyssey app or at WEEI. Gresh and Fourier, Midport's original WEEI. WEEI.
Should we go electric?
I think we should go electrified with Toyota.
Electrified?
Electrified means options.
So electrified looks different for everyone.
Yup, and with more options for reducing carbon emissions, Toyota is electrified diversified.
Learn more about our Beyond Zero vision for the future at toyota.com/Beyond Zero.
At Golf, we're Red Sox fans just like you. We love Fenway, we love Fenway Franks, we love Wally, we even have a green monster replica. And at Golf, we also love when the Red Sox win, especially on the road. So when the Red Sox win on the road this regular season, you win at the pump. Save 10 cents off per gallon with Golf Pay when the Red Sox win on the road. See Red Sox and Golf Pay baseball promotion terms and conditions. MasterCard accepted. Golf is a proud partner of the Boston Red Sox.
With the McDonald's app, you can get your favorite thing delivered to your door, so you can eat your favorite thing while you watch your favorite thing at home. Order McDelivery in the McDonald's app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's, delivery prices may be higher than at restaurants. Delivery and other fees may apply.
How powerful is Cox Internet? Powerful enough to let your band members in Vegas, Phoenix, and Rhode Island jam like you're all in the same garage. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox. Always building better. Download speeds up to 1 gigabit per second. Cox Internet is powered by the premises via coaxial cable. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions may apply.
Innocent gun owners are locked up every day. Acting in self-defense, even when you do everything right, can put your freedom at risk. Prepare for everything that happens before, during, and after defending yourself by Field Carry Association. USCCA men trained and in mind every protector needs. See why responsibly armed Americans choose the USCCA as their all-in-one solution for self-defense. Visit uscca.com/protect to join today.
Got dings, dents, scratches, or faded paint? Maaco's got you covered. Refresh your ride with your refund during our tax season event, because your car deserves to shine. Head to Maaco.com to schedule your estimate today. Uh-oh, better get Maaco.
Shouldn't every vacation be a rewarding experience? Verbo certainly thinks so. Which is why, on top of host-free stays and 24/7 support, Verbo now offers One Key Rewards. With One Key, you'll earn rewards on eligible stays that can be used for even more stays. One Key, that's something the other guys don't have. Make your next vacation a little more rewarding. Verbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax, you booked a Verbo.
Oh, Max, we're out of flea and tick meds. But missing one dose is fine, right?
Fleas and ticks never take time off. That's why Chewy Auto Ship keeps your pet's flea and tick meds delivered on repeat, so you never miss a dose of protection. Shop Chewy.com today.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today, because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone, because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
It's been a 3-year wait, but the Olympics are back, and the CBS Sports Podcast Network has you covered with everything happening in Paris. It's a new era for the U.S. women's national team and attack action. First Cut will keep close tabs on golf, while Beyond the Arc, the U.S. men's basketball team on a quest for another gold. And We Need to Talk Now will provide comprehensive coverage of women's athletes at the Olympic Games. Follow all CBS Sports Podcast free on the Odyssey app, wherever you get your podcasts.
When you compete at the highest level, quality makes a difference in every product you take to the course. Go to SeeBetterPlayBetter.com to learn why more touring golf professionals are putting Shaden Precision Eyewear into competition. That's SeeBetterPlayBetter.com.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting scent. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer lasting scent.
Is your car feeling the heat with faded paint, scratches, or dings and dents? Maaco's got the remedy for your ride this summer. Give your vehicle the glow it deserves during our summer sales event. Head to Maaco.com to schedule your estimate today. Better get Maaco.
Everything Boston Red Sox. This is Red Sox Review on WEEI.
All right, the Red Sox fall 6-1 tonight against the Kansas City Royals. So now these two teams in a virtual tie for that third wild card spot. The record's still a little different. Red Sox now 51-42, and the Royals 52-43. So you have the Royals in terms of games play a little bit than the rest. They're in the same spot, tied for that third wild card spot, behind the Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. And this was a game that, really from start to finish was all Royals except for the Red Sox scoring in the second inning. So they take this one, that being Kansas City. But again, as we've hit on in this show, Joe Wild with you here at Fenway Park, Nico Manganiello back at WEI. It won't mean all that much if they can just win the next two games, right? You win a series, and especially if you bounce back after losing the first one, the feeling is going to be a lot different, especially then going into the All-Star break. And this team is trying to just finish it strong. And Will Fleming made this point, and I agree with it. Say this team does lose the next two games.
You can still hear the echo.
It's still a successful first half.
Yeah, Red Sox got killed.
What it does do is, when we get back to playing games, and the Red Sox do have some really tough series coming up right before the trade